Valakad and Stan, you are a couple of adventurers who just finished up some successful raid of something. What did you guys? What was the last mission you guys went on together? What do you think?
We beat up pirates.
You beat up some pirates. All right,
Right in the face.
great. So you're in the town of Long Saddle, celebrating your defeat of the pirate lord Bristlebeard and his salty crew. And you are currently celebrating in the Gambling Golem, a small tavern in the town of Long Saddle. It's not a big town with maybe only 1,000 inhabitants. But it's a fairly cheerful place, and you all are enjoying a mug of ale. And it begins raining outside as you are cheersing each other. What do you guys want to talk about?
Those bastards never saw it coming, did they? We gave them the old what for, pal?
Yeah, we pounded him worse than the rain coming down outside.
Oh, and it's coming down like cats and dogs, isn't it?
It is. I think we even pounded a cat or dog in the throws there.
Whew, there was a lot of throwing stuff about.
You did beat up a pirate cat. It had an eye patch. It was just a regular cat, but it also had little boots on, which was real cute.
Yeah. I'm still disappointed I couldn't get away with that one pirate's hook.
I thought you were really going to get the eye as well. Although I think we all knew that was a long shot.
Yeah.
As you guys are talking, the lightning comes down outside, and glancing at the window, you see down the street. The window points directly down the street, and you notice that with each shot of lightning, a giant house is silhouetted at the top of a hill just outside of town.
Did we know about this house before?
No.
Was that there when we came into this establishment?
Yes, but you're just noticing it now because it's dramatically framed.
Whoa. Who do you think lives up there?
I don't know. Someone who's very dramatic about framing their house with lightning, that's for sure.
Yeah.
As you
Or a
mentioned,
lightning lord or something.
Maybe it's probably a lightning lord. I hear they're, can't swing a cat in these area without running into a lightning lord.
as you guys are remarking on this, the barmaid comes by and says, "Oh, that's no lightning lord. That's the house of the Harple family."
The Harple family.
Oh, yes, the Harple family. They've been living there for generations.
Is it normally cloudy around this giant house? Like, where'd it come from?
It's been built there forever. I don't know. Our window just frames it so nicely.
What was the inn or tavern built after the house? Which came first?
I don't know. I'm a barmaid.
Well, I mean, this is where you work. Do you not keep historical pamphlets?
Not personally. I do know that they're a very powerful wizarding family, though.
Bah, blasted wizards, always making life more complicated than it needs to be.
Are any of the Harples here tonight? I start looking around suspiciously.
Make a perception check. You look around, and from what you can gather, everyone in this tavern seems to be plain regular folk, not the type that a snooty group of
Lords.
wizard lords would really associate with.
Well, say there, Stan. Now that we've wrapped up the pirate job, how about we see if they have any rough work they need doing? You know, those wizards don't like to roll up their sleeves like us men of action, right?
No, they're always very well manicured.
As you say this, both of you roll a d20 for me. Halifax, what's your name? Razor Scale?
Valakad.
Valakad. Maybe go to Halifax this afternoon if and we got time.
And we got time.
What?
Would it be great if everybody had a gun? The Arrogant Worms reference. So
God. This is the first time I've ever been the one who didn't get the arrogant worm reference.
it's a deep cut, man. It's a deep one. Talifax? What the? I've forgotten again.
Valakad.
Okay, hold on a second.
If that makes it easier.
Valakad.
You could just change your name in Zoom, and then maybe.
Yeah, no, I'll remember now.
There you
Okay,
go.
Valakad. There you are.
That's how you spelled it.
I don't know. Valakad, the mug in your hand sneezes.
Bless you.
Achoo! Spewing the contents all over the floor. As you look down, you see that the rim of the mug is moving like a mouth.
How much have I had to drink?
Less than me. And I'm seeing this too. That doesn't help.
Yes. Greetings, regular folk of the privateer profession. I am Tristan Hopple.
Smash it! Smash
How
it!
do you do? Oh, no.
In this mug.
Listen, don't answer that. I don't actually care. I was wondering, do you all like gold? Of course you do. Your kind always likes gold. Well, it just so happens that I have a sturdy payment for a crew such as, or duo such as yourselves. If you look out the window to the west, you'll see my mansion, the Ivy Mansion. A magnificent structure, I know. I have recently inherited the old west-east wing of Ivy Manor after my great-uncle Siegfried died somehow. You had something to say, young man?
Wait, sorry, yes, I was just curious. Was the mansion built before or after this end?
I'm sure I don't care.
So you just need us to find like a minotaur or something to kiss you?
Well, kiss? What?
You know, to make you a handsome prince again.
Because you turned into a cup. You get it?
Wizard.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. No, anyways.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know much, does he?
It's full of nasty little annoyances that I simply do not have time or energy to deal with. If you clear out the nuisances in Uncle Siegfried left behind, let's say 1,500 gold pieces for each of you. Oh, and you'll get a pet bird.
This sounds pretty good.
Is
You have any rope to tie this cup onto us? Take him with us?
I'm merely speaking through the cup, young man. I'm not the cup myself.
what?
I think we should still take the cup.
Do you all accept the job or not?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's gold in it.
Gold in the job, not the cup.
Yeah, the job.
Well then, if you would kindly go to the barkeep and ask for an ivy port, it will get you where you need to go.
Oh, is that the strong stuff?
In a matter of speaking.
All right. Do you tip the barmaid or do we?
Oh, don't worry about it. I've covered your tab.
Oh, now, here's to doing business with you, my friend.
Cheers!
Cheers.
What do you guys do?
Gonna go over to the bartender, and I'm definitely lashing this cup onto my belt.
Cool. So you go up to the bartender and you ask for the Ivy Port, and the mustachioed barkeep gives you a big wink, um, and brings out 2 frothy ales from under the bar as if they were waiting for you. The bubbles on top are faintly green and continue to spill over the side.
Do you think he has anything fresher?
Yeah. We're- has that been there long?
Hey, don't worry about it. And he winks.
These are covered on our tab, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
I won't worry about it then.
Hey, don't even worry about it.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, give it a smell. Smells like evergreen.
Oh, well, it's just evergreen. That's probably just an ingredient then. It's not because it's been sitting here for the last 3 years.
Probably.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's fucking rotten.
But bottoms up, V.
And as you both cheers each other and start downing the ale, the sharp pine notes reach your nasal cavity, and it goes down with a surprisingly fresh, somewhat minty aftertaste.
Stan does not sit well with Stan. He's burping and not liking this one bit.
Valakad burps and goes, "Ooh, oh, looks like I won't have to brush my teeth this month."
And with that, you both poof into a cloud of greenish smoke and find yourselves in a long hallway, green carpeted hallway of what you assume to be the Ivy Mansion. Before you are a set of ornate doors with circular handles. No, you're already on the other side of that. So down at the end of the hall, a portrait of an older man with aristocratic clothes lies on the floor as if discarded. Hanging in its place on the wall, I'm going to say the wall here next to the suit of armor. Hanging in its place is the portrait of a younger man, his face exuding snootiness and condescension. The nameplate beneath it reads Tristan Harple. The nameplate on the portal on the floor reads Siegfried Harple. You guys you walk up there. So you do that. Tristan's portrait begins to speak. Ah, yes, welcome to Ivy Mansion, ancient home of the Harple dynasty. Ignore my uncle down there. One of the servants was supposed to hang him up in the ballroom.
I brought the cup. You sure?
We don't need the cup anymore. We don't need it. It was like a walkie-talkie. It was nothing. It's a piece of trash. Anyway. If my enchantment works correctly, one of you should now have a pair of keys in your pocket. Why don't both of you roll a d20 for me? Cool. Yeah, Dragonborn Valakad. You check your pockets, and you do indeed have a ring of keys in your pocket. The brass one opens the double doors into the northeast wing in front of you. The silver one is for the vault to the underground levels. I hear there's some nasty stuff down there, so please lock it if you get a chance. Clatter, that's the name of our caretaker, has the map of the whole floor. Just ask for it. And now you get to see Clatter's name. I need you to go to each room and clear out anything irritating. Do that and you'll receive your proper recompense. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a plump little maid in the gilded horseshoe who I promised to share some Ivy Port with. best of luck to both of you. And with that, the portrait stops speaking, though Tristan's visage has a more prominent smirk on it than it did before.
Do you think I need to swap the cup for the portrait now?
I mean, it couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah, I think that's what he said. And toss the cup behind me down the hall and be like, I hope this thing isn't heavy.
That's trash, and we need a walkie-talkie. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So this hallway has delicate molding along the floor and a spotless carpet. Many mirrors, at least 100, cover the walls. They are of every shape and size imaginable. Think Buca di Beppo, but instead of old stock images of Italians, they're mirrors.
Someone is really vain.
Yeah. It looks like it's me. Anyways, clatter.
Yeah.
Map clatter.
It like kind of does a little shimmy, and then it pulls off its helmet and then reaches down into its chest cavity and brings out a rolled up parchment. And you unfurl it and it looks like this.
Oh, thanks, Clatter. This should make it easier.
Clatter, 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 clatter.
Are we supposed to start in any one of these in particular, or just dive right in?
He goes, clatter, 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 clatter.
All right, he says we got to dive right in. Best place to dive is probably the pool.
The pool, swimming pool.
Makes sense. Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah.
All right. So as soon as you say the pool, Clatter walks over and unlocks the door in front of you here. So
I guess that's the one we want.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great. Malachi walks in.
Cool.
I'll follow him.
And Clatter follows you both. What you see in front of you is a large library. There are enough books in here to keep anyone busy for a lifetime, although one shelf is conspicuously empty. There's a small reading desk with a few open volumes that sits in the middle of the room. It's a big desk. I made it a big desk.
What kind of map did he give us? I don't see a pool anywhere.
Yeah. Clatter, I think you messed up, bud. It's okay because you're just like, I don't know, a robot or something.
Clatter, 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 clatter. If you take a closer look at the map, and I know you're both being funny and you're both very funny boys, but you notice that the labeling system is fresher ink instead of in terms of the drawing of the map. So
perhaps it's more I should put a pool here.
Yes, you get the inference that Tristan may have doctored this map up a little bit, or rather put his own edits in.
All right. I guess we'll start with the obvious and take a good look at this empty shelf for, I don't know, abnormalities.
Cool. Make a investigation check, Stan.
Oh man,
boy.
did I investigate it?
Yeah, you have a hard time. It's kind of dusty. The shelf is kind of dusty, and you don't find anything of particular interest on this empty.
This shelf holds dust. That's its job.
Gotta hold that dust up.
I think there's dust on the other shelves, so I don't know if I should move it or just no, I'll leave it. That doesn't sound-
Valakad, if you want to make an investigation check, you go right ahead.
Yeah, Valakad will give that a shot.
Oh, there you go, buddy. Valakad, you take a look and you deduce that all of the books relating to astronomical research have been removed from this shelf. Yes. You look around the room, all of you, and as you can read some of the titles to these books, including We Held the Wall by Grissif the Last, Wealth of the Realms by A. Rod Goldsmith, Signs, Sigils, and Seminematica by Esvena Greatstaff. You find a compendium of mechanics by Kate Wan Fast Rocket, Confessions of an Assassin by Anonymous, and The Care and Feeding of Hydras by Volothamp Gedarm. Aren't those the most D&D ass names you ever heard?
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Do you guys, what are you guys doing?
Oh, this is this is my area of expertise. This is all moon stuff.
Oh,
Are you
all right.
are you a moon wizard?
I'm a nature paladin.
Ooh. Cool. Yeah. So I'm going to say that because you're a nature paladin, you notice on the table an open book that would normally be sections pertaining to phases of the moon and the moon's orbit, but they're now covered in blotted ink, as if somebody writing in a different language is correcting errors in the book. What languages do y'all speak?
Just common and draconic.
Stan?
I put in chat. Common, Elvish, Undercommon, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. Why don't all of you make a history check for me?
History. Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
yeah, Stan. Ooh, Stan, you don't speak this language, but you recognize that the corrections are made in Celestial.
I got a good feeling about this being like celestial. I've run across stuff like this before, but I have no idea what it says. This looks like celestial.
Oh, so I was right. It's moon people.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds pretty celestial.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be ready to fight some moon people.
Wait, we gotta fight them?
Well, he said clear out nasty buggers, and I guess the moon people are nasty buggers.
Oh,
So you also on the table, you find a journal full of notes, most of them in reference to the quote-unquote tempered glass, which is apparently an artifact. And the notes in it are erratic, but state that the artifact contains magical powers and makes a good dressing mirror. There's also a third book that seems to be full of spells. Neither of you are necessarily spellcasters, so you have a hard time understanding what the spells are.
I think Ben would thumb through the Assassinations book by the Anonymous because,
Oh, it's
why not?
juicy, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
and
juicy.
then continue surveying the room for any interesting trinkets or anomalies or, I don't know, corners of rugs that have pushed dust that make it look like it's been scuffed there before.
Yeah, you go perusing and yeah, you find Planes Within Planes, a book with information on celestial bodies, mostly comets, the sun and the moon. And you found that There are more markings in this particular book.
Another note taker here. Plop it down on the desk. I like the moon. I can't read it. Can't read it.
Well, you can read the book. You just
Oh,
can't
right.
read
The
markings.
notes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there anything of interest as I look at the two different books and try to? I mean, they've been noted all over, so I don't know how much.
Yeah,
is
give me
legible.
give me a intelligence check.
Okay. Just straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you notice you can tell that it's the same handwriting. Whatever being made the notes made it in both of these books.
So someone's been hanging out in the library,
And they're kind of angry.
and they're not happy about the mistakes in this book. I think they're taking it a little personally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Clatter starts clattering, clatter, 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 and opens this door.
You're right. We did clear out this room. I think that's what, like 50 or 60 gold each at this point, right?
Yeah, we're well on our way to finishing this. This is, God, easiest chump change of my life.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
All right. Where would you like to look next? There's like a guest room or maybe a cool place to sublet in the future. I don't know.
Yeah, well, there, this door in front of us seems good as any.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Let's see if it's any good place to sublet. I wonder if the rent's high.
Oh,
I hear there's nasty things here, so it's got to be cheap, right?
That's true. And, you can get here by drinking beer, which is usually the opposite of how I get to my home.
Oh, don't remind me. I think next time I'm going to walk.
This room has 2 chairs and 1 sofa centered around a bearskin rug. There are 4 potted plants that rest in each corner. A painting of the moon sits above the fireplace next to the crosshatch tapestry that reads "Home Sweet Home."
I'd like to take the portrait down and look at it.
Yeah, you take down you take down the portrait of the moon. Make a perception check.
I'm going to ask Valasad to help me with this because he figured out the dust was not was a little more. Valakad. Is that not what I said?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear you.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, there's 2 of them, but the first roll was pretty good.
First roll's really good. You notice that the you know how when a picture has been on the wall a long time, you can kind of see that ring.
Yeah.
The picture of the moon is a different shape than the picture ring that's underneath it.
This is new. I mean, I like what he's done with the place. The moon's pretty cool, but
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this bear on the floor. Do you think he'd notice if I took that?
no. I mean, maybe it might start talking again.
Are you guys like looking around the room? Like what?
Yes. Yeah.
Valakad picks up the bear skin.
Fair enough. Ben, you or Stan, you also, I guess you're dressed as Ben right now. So, Ben, you find a large painting of Ivy Mansion leaning up behind one of these chairs.
Does it match the painting mark left behind by the portrait?
Correct.
I'm gonna put it back to where it should be.
Yep, fits fine.
Is there any apparent issue or anything wrong with the painting, or are they just redecorated from as far as I can tell?
Just redecorated.
Okay.
Wow. So they're living in this house and they put a picture of the house inside the house?
Yeah.
Yo, dog, I heard you like your house, so I put a picture of your house in your house.
Just in case you forget what it looks like. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's... What should I do with the moon?
Um, yeah, you're starting a little art dealership there. You got the portrait of the artist as a young man, and you got your moon painting.
Yeah, that's true. Here, Valakat, hold these.
Okay, yeah, sure.
No, sorry. Actually, let's give it to Clatter here. Clatter, hold these.
Clatter, clatter, clatter. He puts out his arms.
Thanks.
Thanks, Clatter.
Clatter,
Is
clatter.
there anything up with this fireplace or any of these potted plants, or is it all pretty vanilla still?
Do you how exactly do you go about doing that?
The potted plants, I probably would like look in the foliage and lift them up and look under the pots. The fireplace, I'd probably examine the stones, look for anything loose or um, worn or anything like that.
Make a DC 12 strength check for me.
DC 12 with strength. Yeah, this will be a check or saving throw.
Saving throw. No, it just says strength check. So, oh no, DC 12 saving throw. You make it. As you start, which of these plants are you ruffling, bud?
I'll do the one nearest to me. So this bottom corner here.
Okay. So let me tell you, it ain't no plant.
A plant. Oh,
It as soon as you are messing with the leaves, it lashes out a multitude of vines to try and entangle you, and immediately each plant in the four corners of the room start wiggling and a biggling, and you are confronted with 4 vine blights. Please roll for initiative.
I don't think these guys like me.
Apparently
I
not.
rolled.
All right. Oh no, the turn order is junked up.
But it worked. It looked like it worked.
Yeah, no, I just had the past games initiative still in there. So, all right, Stan, you are on 19.
Yep. I always want to say I now after playing.
You're Scottish boy.
My Scottish boy. Tibbeth.
Tibbeth. Gotta love Tibbeth. All right. All right. All right. All right. And then we've got. Oh, they rolled bad on their initiative. Woo-wee. Oh, 14's not too bad, but the rest of them are fucking trash and garbage. And
For the sake of this setting, is Clatter considered an ally?
Yeah. You get the feeling you can direct him to do things.
Okay.
You get a weird tingle being like, ooh.
Is he all, is he all melee?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Is this suit of armor adorned with a sword, or is he all melee?
He's all melee, baby.
Okay.
All right. Getting all my shit in a row, all my ducks in a row. Shit ducks. Cool. Ben, you're up first.
That I am. Okay. I think I'm going. Yeah, I'll stay where I am, I suppose. I'm gonna take aim. Can I hit the plants right next to Clatter with the two of them in front of me, or is there too much stuff in front of me?
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's too much going on there.
Yeah, that's cool.
One.
That's cool.
but you do have one in each corner.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm going to disengage and move here. And then I'll shoot at the guy in that corner.
As soon as you move near one of these chairs, you feel a strange feeling of something trying to wrap around your ankle. And you look down, and that cushion's got teeth. My God, it's a fucking mimic, and it's right there, and it doesn't like you.
All right. Well, I guess it's gonna freak Ben out, and then he's gonna stab it because that sounds like it makes sense. So
Okay.
crystalline dagger to the mimic face after this happens. Kind of a panic.
Oh shit!
Effective
Natural,
match.
natural 20 on your first hit. That's not bad.
And it's an assassinate because I'm in front of him in turn order.
Great.
So.
Oh my God! That's so much. How much is it? Add it. I'm not adding that. It's too many numbers.
Well, first, I don't think I actually get to sneak him, do I?
No, I guess not.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 8, and then another then another 8 from the double damage from it. So it's just gonna be 16.
All right. Well, I guess that's okay.
If I had shot the plant, it would have been a different story.
Yeah,
but
you go in and you stab it like right on its front cushion, and like a bunch of black sticky blood just like and you notice that like on the handholds, like eyes just kind of like they like bristle like mutated spider eyes. That's where its eyes are, and the cushion is the mouth. It's real gross. Okay, it is now that mimic's turn, and that mimic is gonna go for a grapple.
this is not looking good for Stan. There are way too many baddies.
Okay, so it's gonna make, I guess it's gonna make a strength check, and then you're going to make an
strength
athletics
contest.
Yeah.
Athletics
is athletics or
acrobatics. Yeah, definitely acrobatics then.
All right, so it grapples you.
No.
That tongue just wraps right around your leg, and it pulls you in.
Damn it, V, get it off.
Oh, what'd you step in this time?
Cool.
I don't know, it smells.
Yeah, I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Gross. All right, and this one is going to attack our friend Clatter with a constrict. 21 hits, and now he's grappled as well. Okay,
Well,
and
this
then
is off to a good start.
does 8 bludgeoning damage to good old Clatter. Okay, and then Valakad, you're up.
Both of you are in such a pick. Clatter, can you actually die?
Clatter, clatter, clatter. You get the feeling that yes.
He says, it doesn't matter. And then goes to strike the mimic. Hey, just confirming we can bring in a magic item from other campaign. Sure. Okay. In that case, consumed god's great sword.
God's great sword.
Consumed one.
Great sword. That's what we got it from a consumed god. What do you want?
It's consumed by a mimic, evidently. So
Yeah, that hits.
9 damage.
Does that break its grapple at all, Spence? No?
Not that I know of.
I feel like it should.
at least do some sort of
The-
check to see if it maintains it.
Go ahead if you're a DM, you make choices, but I think rules as written it says like grapple is broken by things that move people. So if I did a shove action, sure, but I think it's just an attack. I don't think it explicitly is.
Let's do this. I'm gonna do a Constitution check. If it is not 22 or more, then you break the grapple. I'm thinking like you're hitting its tongue that's wrapped around Stan. And your hit was real solid. It was 22. So like
Yeah.
okay. 9. It breaks the grapple.
Oh, that's it, V. I know I can
Its
trust
tongue
on you.
like starts like and splattering like a deep purple blood all over you guys.
Oh, you got some a little right there.
Yeah, you got a little right there. And then we do like a rom-com scene where we're like smearing the whipped cream on each other or something.
All right. Is that your turn, Val?
No, I use my second attack to
Of
attack
course.
again. 15.
15 hits.
Doing another 8 damage.
Or 8. Yeah, you chop into the back of this chair, and it just oozes with the dark purple blood, the black purple blood, and it's like bending how a chair should not bend. All right, Viney Whiny's gonna come over and attack you.
Oh shit! The plants can move.
Yeah, that doesn't seem fair.
Oh yeah, no, they can move.
I thought they were like stuck in pots. What are the pots for? Then?
Oh no, they only have a speed of 10 feet. So it steps out of its pot.
Oh
Right.
yeah, they can move. He says, 10 feet. They can barely move.
Still can move. I am Groot. Okay, it's going to make entangling.
You working on your vicious mockery, V?
Grasping roots and vines sprout in a 15-foot radius centered on the blight, withering away after 1 minute. For the duration, the area is difficult terrain for non-plant creatures. In addition, each creature on the blight's choice in the area that it plans success a DC 12 strength throw. So both of you please make a strength throw. Saving throw.
Okay. This won't go well. Oh.
Nice. All right.
Curse.
You are grappled.
Now you got something down there on you, V.
Oh yeah. All right. That makes sense.
And 15, 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to say
The carpet? No.
this whole area is now considered difficult terrain. Alrighty, other Vine Blighty is going to come over and attack Stan.
That's a lot of movement.
Oh, you're right. It's 10 feet. You're right. Thank you.
No problem.
Keep me honest. And then this one also steps out of its pot for 10 feet.
This is the only thing keeping Stan alive, so keep
Yeah,
it
right?
honest.
All right, Clatter is going to make his athletics check, which for him is just a strength throw. He doesn't make it. But yeah, so he's struggling to get out of the Vine Blight's grapple. Then you're up.
Oh. Yeah, I think this mimic has got to go. Unfortunately, fortunately now I have my ally.
That's
So
true.
I'm going to take another crystalline dagger shot here. Oh yeah.
It's real good. Hits real good.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. 32 damage.
It cracks and withers and screams, and all the eyes just and it falls limp on the floor.
I just need to keep you around, buddy.
Hey, that's what I'm best at, being a person that is engaged with an enemy.
As you say that, both of you make a perception check.
Oh man. It's a 2 plus 7 is a 9.
17 or 16.
Valakat, out of the corner of your mouth, you notice that both the other chair and the couch start wiggling uncomfortably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
I should be glad that portrait wasn't a mimic.
Oh, I rolled shit for them too. Cool. All right. So that mimic is dead. So it is now this Vine Blight's turn. He's going to constrict and takes out for another 10 damage on Clatter. Clatter is dented and screeching.
Clatter, you got a thing there.
All right. Valakad, your turn.
Ah, god damn. Here, how about y'all have a taste of your own medicine here? As he channels his god's energy into spectral vines that spring up and reach for creatures.
I'm going to say this hits both of the mimics and this dude in the corner.
Sounds good. Let's do strength or dex saving throw.
Got it. This is Vine Blight. What is your DC?
Oh my god, 12. God, this guy built the worst character. Just not good.
It's just not good.
It's
DC's 12. That is not good for a level 7 character.
Not overly, no.
All right. And then both of the mimics are going to go.
No. Your god needs a little more strength.
That's a 12 and a 20 on those mimics, and they snap out of your spectral vines.
It looked cool though, dude. It looked cool.
It looked so cool.
I've played a lot of sessions with this guy now. Now I understand why he never seems to do anything. His stats are garbage.
Hold up, let me re-roll really quick.
I love this. Okay, is that your... Oh, no. I think it's Vlad's...
The second action or attack? Or
Yeah, no, that was my only action. That's all.
Oh, right, because you... Okay. So the mimic's going to come over and attack Vlad. Misses. And then it is Vine Blight's turn. He's going to move another 10 feet.
Oh, he's getting closer.
and um, then another 10 feet. And he's going to attack Vlad. I guess that misses.
Yeah, it probably misses.
And then it is the Mimic's turn. The Mimic has a speed of 15 feet. So he's going to come over and attack you. At 11 misses, right, Val?
Oh, yeah, AC 19.
Oh, that's where the stats go. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's plate mail and defense fighter.
Yeah. All right.
That's the bare minimum here, yeah.
So the Mimic is going to try and attack you, Ben, and bite you.
That hits. Yeah.
It's going to be 4 piercing damage and 8 acid damage as the couch cushion goes around your arm and it's dripping greenish venom splashes into your cuts.
Oh, that's not nice. I'm using my reaction to make that hurt half as less.
You like shake them off and you like shake off the acid and it doesn't hurt so bad.
Wipe it on the vines.
That's right. All right. Vine Blight's turn. It's going to move. You guessed it. It's 10. Each of these is 5. So it could be moving 2 squares. It does that. Ben, does an 8 hit? No. All right. Clatter is going to get pissed, and he's going to make 2 slam melee attacks on the Vine Blight. Neither of them hit. Cool. So he's like, clatter, 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 clatter. Don't work. Ben, you're up.
Oh, we're in the thick of it now. If I disengage, does that effectively that allows me to run away from everybody, right?
That's how I've been playing it. I think it might be just one person officially.
Spencer says yes.
Disengage stops opportunity attacks for your whole turn so far as that.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. And Valakad, what's your, are you beefy? Do I know you're beefy?
Oh, yeah. No, I just let them kind of punch at me forever.
Because that's definitely what Stan is doing. So I'm going to disengage, and there's no place far enough away.
I'm going to go
come
get a
down
LaCroix.
here.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shoot at guys now, since that deals a little bit more damage than daggers. But that's a lot of baddies for 2 little us.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this was designed for more people, and
it was
really
designed
consider
for
action economy.
It was designed for level 4 people, so I beefed it up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, is that your turn?
We're catching every 5th word.
Oh,
no, I just.
It was. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It was designed for a level 4 party, so I beefed it up a little bit.
I see. All right. So so I just disengaged and moved down. Now I'm just going to. I'll shoot at this guy down here.
It'll be a 12.
I'll take aim at this plant.
Yeah.
And oh man, am I going to shoot him with this rock wing? If I've already used my bonus action, so it doesn't. Oh, okay, yes.
It's very good.
For 26 damage.
Yeah.
Land one right in that trunk.
You hear, if you could hear a tree scream, this tree did that. And it freezes in place and becomes an inert plant. You've shot the consciousness out of it.
Okay, and then I still have a little movement yet, or left yet, so I'm gonna move one more right over here.
Fair enough. All right.
That is my turn.
Now this vine blight's turn, and it's gonna constrict our friend. And that doesn't hit. All right, Valicad, you're up.
Valakad's going to go ahead and try to get out of his
Grapple.
restraint.
Oh no.
Fight, but man, this thing's weirdly sticky.
It's not that it's so strong. It's just real sticky.
It's real
So
sticky.
left some like Mentos in their pocket, and then it sat on that couch.
I think it's reacting with that chair blood, and it's just really just glommed on there.
Yeah, it really is.
I generally blame the chair blood myself.
Hey, probably not a great thing to say while we're recording, but Dane, you want to hear? I'm sure you've heard it, but the most embarrassing thing Dad ever did to me.
How does chair blood trigger the most embarrassing thing our dad has ever done to you?
I'm ready to follow this line of thought. Have at it.
Yeah. In the 6th grade, I was going to a birthday party out in the San Marcos movie theaters to see Ballblart Mall Cop, actually.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No, not great. But, it was like me and my closest friends, in the car. Dad's driving us out there. It's a bit of a ways. And he's like, oh, man, why are you going all this way? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I used to, just go see La Paloma a lot. It was great. And it's like,
oh, no. I think I remember this. Going.
And he said, yeah, they used to have couches and all that. It was great. But, they'd get all sticky all the time because they show the blue movies.
Dad, why were they sticky?
People jacking off on them.
No, we were in the 6th grade. We all knew. But you don't acknowledge that adults know it. Like, you can't be confronted with that.
Thanks, Dad. You're right. I should never ask you to drive me anywhere ever again. Yeah. Thanks.
Don't think I did.
Yeah. I mean, the one that I remember most is I invited everybody over to give them like Christmas gifts. I think I gave everybody Chia Pets one year, and Dad was definitely just shirtless the entire time.
That was the normal.
That was normal. All right, Valicad, that was your whole kit and caboodle? You don't have any bonus actions?
That was everything I'm good for.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Can I retcon that turn?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. I just remembered a thing that happens in this game, which is bonus actions.
Yeah, I just said bonus actions.
Yeah, no, but I want to use my bonus action first because
okay,
I'm going to go ahead and Misty Step over here.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Yeah, we did it. We outsmarted.
We played Dungeons and Dragons. We did it.
So we're collecting the gold now, right? We won?
Yeah,
that was
won.
It? Yeah, we did it. And now I'm going to Great Sword twice at this plant guy.
Okay. It's 12 to hit.
That is 22 damage.
Yeah, you just start hacking it. Its leaves are falling off. You're snapping vines left and right. It's not looking good.
Clatter, keep up the good work.
Clatter, 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 clatter.
Is Clatter just looking a little dented or a lot of dented?
A lot dented. He's not looking good. He's got some crushed plates of that plate metal. All right, this Vine Blight's dead. This Vine Blight is going to move two times. Valakad. Does a 17 hit? No. 19. So it starts trying to lash different vines at you, but it doesn't work.
They can strike out from 10 feet.
Yeah, reach 10 feet.
Cool.
With those
Noted.
with those big old vines. All right, Mimic's turn. Mimic's going around his friend. And he's going to bite Valakad. Not hit. Cool. And then it is this Vine Blight's turn, and it's going to try and 18 Valakad? Nope. With its vines. All right, Clatter is going to slam. Yep. Hits both of those times. Finally. Does 8, 9, 10 damage to the Vine Blight. You hear some snapping of vines behind y'all. All right, Ben, you're up.
I'm going to assume I still don't have angle on Clatter's Vine Blight.
I'm going to say that you do at this point because it's wrapped around him.
Okay.
And there's no, like, bodies in the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a couch, but the couch isn't, like, standing up.
Okay. Then I am taking aim and going to try to help him with this Vine Blight problem.
12 to hit.
All right. And then so I know actually, before I say take aim to do this, the Rock Wing, if I use the bonus action to push 5 feet and it succeeds, since he's against a wall, will that do bludgeoning damage or no?
I'll do a D4 bludgeoning, sure.
All right. So advantage or no advantage. Yeah, I'll live on the edge here. We're going to do that. So I'm not taking aim. 21.
It's
Yay. So that's going to be 21 damage, and then an extra. Oh, he needs to succeed on the Rock Wings. What is this? The Rock Wings.
What did I say the DC is for that?
I've got to pull it up.
Could you please tell me how the magic item I made works?
The snail?
No, I was.
He's joking
yes.
on my behalf.
You were speaking as me. I made that item a long time ago. What's the DC on that?
I'm sorry, I'm pulling up. Give me one
It's
second.
okay.
I thought I had it in this word or the sheet, but apparently I
You know
don't.
what?
Maybe I was worrying about the.
You kill it. So
Okay.
it doesn't.
Okay. I'm still looking because I want to know, but I
You
can
go ahead, but that blasts it against the wall. There's like a tunnel of air that follows the shot, and it snaps the vines, and it turns into a pile of dead leaves.
I found it. It's for the future. It's a strength saving throw against DC plus my dex, so that would be 14.
That sounds pretty well balanced. Way to go, me.
And then it's a 10-foot push. Yeah,
Damn,
there's the deets.
so cool. That's a good. It's a good
digging it.
item.
Yeah. Someone knew what they were doing when they made that.
Who knows? All right, it is now that Vine Blight's turn, which is dead. Valakad, you're up.
Valakad says, "Oh, I guess
This one's looking real rough right here, Cad.
I guess we're just mopping these boys up now, right?" As he swings twice.
Second one hits.
It's doing 12 damage.
To the Blight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you slice it like one of those samurai videos where there's like slicing through stuff, you know?
Oh, I slice it and then it stays up for a second and then it slides apart at an angle.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Soup's dead, bruh. All right. Mimic is Mimic's turn. Mimic is 5, 10,
He coming.
15 going after Ben.
He coming.
17 to hit, Ben.
Meets my armor class.
Beautiful. Does 15 points of damage.
I react to that. I know just what to do with this. This time I'm wiping it off on itself, I guess.
Yeah,
Take
gross.
some of your poison acid back.
Take some of this back. All right, and then it is Blind Bite's turn. Wait, Vine Blight, not Bind Blight. Valakad shrugs off the constrict. Mimic's turn. Valakad does a 24 hit. It does.
That'll touch me.
10 points of damage. That's 4 acid damage, 6 piercing damage as it bites into your leg. All right, this is done. Clatter's going to come over here and multi-attack. Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam. And does 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage to this Vine Blight. As it just crunch. I am anti-Groot, it says. It's this Vine Blight is now suddenly looking like real bent out of shape. Ben, you're up. You got a mimic right in front of you.
I do. So these plants I see around the map don't actually exist there anymore because they have moved, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, that will make it hard to hide in these non-existent plants then.
That's very true. But at the same time, you've got 2 allies who give you sneak attack anyway.
Yes. Right. Well, I'll stay and play with the mimic on me then for now. I'll take aim at this lovely mimic.
Both of the mimics look fresh as daisies, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, this guy. Let me see. He's a little beat up, right?
Yeah, he's looking bent out of shape.
I don't think he'd withstand a sneak attack.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think I wanna sneak attack one of these guys.
You feel pretty confident that Clatter's got him covered.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go for this guy on V's left here,
Okay.
and I'll crouch to one knee, take aim right in its purple tongue, and see how it likes the taste of Rockwing.
I doubt it'll like it.
Actually, I'm not going to take aim. I'm just going to do this again, and I'm going to try to push it.
Okay.
That's
Hits.
26. That's a 19, and it saves.
19 points of damage, and it girds its loins as the wind buffets its weirdly cushioned face. Okay, 19 points of damage.
That sneak attack roll was not good.
No goes.
A 2, a 1, a 1.
All right, Valakad, you're up.
Valakad will go ahead and this one right in front of it seems as good as any to hit twice with the greatsword.
Yeah, nice.
One.
Hits.
19 damage.
19 damage. That's the one to the left, correct?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, he's not looking as spry as he once did. Any bonuses?
It looks like Matt's doing some parenting.
Got a parent. Parent's got a parent.
No relevant bonuses today.
Okay. Mimic's going to try and bite you. 20.
That'll hit.
Nice. Does 6 damage.
Cool.
And then Vine Blight is going to attack Clatter, who just attacked him. Hits. Does 7 damage. Clatter is barely staying up. All right, Mimic this first is going to bite you. Doesn't hit. Clatter is going to relentlessly multi-attack.
Get it, Clatter. Get it.
Clatter misses both of them because he is
Aw.
barely standing.
Clatter, we
No bard.
you.
Ben, you're up.
All right. Well, I think I'm just going to take aim and hit the same one again. Because I don't think pushing it away is going to matter now. But taking careful aim.
Okay.
Do these things have eyes?
Yes, they do on the handholds. There's like a lot. It's like bristling with eyes. It's really gross.
All right, I'm just going to... How about a blinding blow? And 25.
25 hits.
For 28.
Yeah. So it's like these are the handholds, right? And you wait for it to get in line, and your bolt goes straight through both of the hand rests and just like sails through and like dong into the far wall, and it's just
Well, that'll work. I was aiming for the eyes, but that definitely
well.
works.
So the eyes were on the hand rest.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
On
Perfect.
either hand rest, and each
See.
hand rest was like covered in weird little eyes, and
Okay.
you pretty much just blow up both of the hand rests.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
That's the sauce.
Well, c'est magnifique. All right, Valakad, the blight in front of you is messing up the robot butler, and there is a mimic right next to you.
Oh, God, Clatter, I thought you could handle yourself, but
Clatter.
gotta let the big boys step in, don't you? As he steps forward and strikes a couple times at it.
Hit.
12?
That first hit kills it.
Okay. And then I guess I'll walk over to this one for the second one. Do you want me to re-roll or let that one stand?
I'll let it ride.
Then another 12 damage to that one.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna say that you guys clean up this last one with little incident, since it's just one mimic. And Clatter is looking pretty hurt.
Whenever I do one-offs, that's how I always end the last combat. It's like, it's done. I don't want to do the cleanup stuff.
Well, you know, if it was going to be doing any major damage to you, I feel like I would, but I don't think these bites have been hitting you hard enough.
Yeah.
Clatter starts walking on its own.
Bye.
Down the hallway.
Clatter, buddy, let me fix you up.
It keeps walking.
Clatter.
And it opens this door and points inside.
Oh, is there like a forge in there for us to help you, or some like healing potions or something?
Yeah, we'll go check that out. But here, let me try and fix you up a little bit. Dan, I'm gonna try and take an action to spend my healing pool and just give him like one to see if it works.
He is a construct, so that's not going to work. But you look inside the room and you see on the far wall a number of tools and various things.
Oh, I don't know how to use them, but that looks helpful.
Yeah.
Well, you guys go inside this room?
I'll sneak inside and see if I can. Yeah, sure. We'll just go in. Let's do this.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You've entered the workshop. Mechanical constructs rest against the walls of this large room, which is also full of tools and work tables. Wooden cabinets with labels such as bolts and iron bars line the walls. One humanoid construct made of cogs and gears stand near several deactivated ones, cleaning them with an oil rag. So this one over here is cleaning some.
This one looks startlingly different from the others.
Yes, it looks ready to go.
Which one? Oh, no. He's normal. It was just I was trying to vary up the look.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the one that's cleaning.
I'm gonna say this is the one that's cleaning.
Yeah.
It's like
All right, Clatter. All right, Clatter, you go get yourself fixed up, I guess. I'll start opening these cabinets.
So Clatter comes over here and starts working on itself.
Anything in the cabinets? Or you're checking?
I'm reading.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, I'll fit in my joke about like, yeah, you know, he just really started meditating and journaling and just trying to be more mindful, really working on himself.
Yeah. If this is going to take a while, I should probably take a short rest and recover a little health.
Make a investigation check, please, Stan.
Okay. My investigating has been poor today.
Yeah. Oh, no, it doesn't even make you make a check. You just find 4 sets of Tinker's tools, as well as schematics to build a set of animated armor. You also find a chunk of rock in a glass display case that reads Moon Shard. You think it's worth about 300 gold pieces. As you guys are rustling around, this construct looks at you. Its eyes turn red. It turns to the construct that it was polishing, and it pulls a lever that's in the middle of this construct's chest, and the construct comes to life, and its eyes become red as well.
Oh, come on, Clatter. You didn't say there are bad guys in here.
Clatter, get in here. Hey, Clatter, not Clatter map.
What? I'm sorry. What did you just say?
The one that's not Clatter, map. The one that's not Clatter.
So you're saying this to the one with the red eyes?
Yeah.
It doesn't care.
Are we rolling for initiative right now or no?
Do we want to let the initiative ride? You guys had pretty good initiative.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wasn't sure whether we're entering combat.
You get the feeling you are.
Well, I mean, I was going to take evasive actions, but
Sorry, buddy.
no, I'm still planning that. I just wanted to make sure that I'm doing that within turn order rather than be like, I'm going to go do this thing over here.
Fair enough. All right. Cool. A proper speed of 30 feet. Make an intelligence check, both of you.
Just straight intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Valakad, you get a feeling that if you can pull the lever in their chests, then they will deactivate.
I think we have to just hit these things hard, really hard.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Wrong lever!
Ben or Stan. Yeah. Pull the lever, Stan.
Oh. All right. Lever.
Ben, you're up first.
Right. These are tables in the middle here, right?
Correct.
Are they in such a way that I may be able to hide in them or around them if I so chose?
Mm-hmm.
Well, do I see a lever on that first construct
All
or
of them, yeah, both of these have levers in their chests.
okay.
I'm going to say it's a use action or a use object action to try and pull the lever.
Okay. How beefy do these things look? Do I get the feeling that just trying to disactivate them would take some doing?
They don't look as solid as Clatter.
Okay. Well, all right. I will cross the room and attempt to hide over here, if that is feasible.
Yeah, make a stealth roll for me. Yeah, you stealth away. You melt into
Okay.
the shadows.
All right. I guess that'll be my turn then.
Okay. Clatter is going to heal 1d6 of health for fixing himself. Rolled a 1. He's making
rolling
way.
hot tonight.
He's feeling it. Okay. This one is going to turn around and activate the lever of another dude.
Getting the feeling that pulling levers is not going to be sufficient.
Okay.
We're gonna have to have a good ratio of pulling levers to them not pulling levers.
Yeah, I don't like our odds currently.
And then that one is going to immediately turn around and pull the lever of the one next to it.
Fucking initiative roll. God damn.
Yeah, pretty good, right?
I should have assassinated. I'm having rogue regrets.
That's a book. Hilarious.
Regrets.
Oh,
I should have assassinated by regrets.
yeah, right?
Regrets and ruminations.
Valakat, it's your turn.
Valakat is gonna step over to this guy still on the table and cut off his lever.
I'll let that be an action of use object. You cut off his lever with your big old sword.
It can't be an attack because I wanted to do it to two of them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Because you are using your sword and knocking its block off. I'm going to say that you just are able to do it to two of them because it's right there. You're good with your sword. I don't see a problem with that. Okay, so both of these are now disabled permanently. All right. It is now this boy's turn. He's going to walk up to this one and pull its lever. Guys, I'm having fun.
You really are, ain't you?
I'm having a blast. All right, I need to do this correctly. Go. Okay, Ben, you're up.
Okay.
Essentially, just hashtag spoilers. It looks like you guys could essentially one-shot most of these.
Sure. Do I think that I can permanently dismantle the one in front, but just behind me up there with an action?
You see Valakad doing his biz, and you're like, I think I could probably do that with a. Do you have any heavier sword than
I have a short sword.
Yeah, you can do that with your short sword for sure.
Okay. Well, then I am going to short sword its lever,
Okay.
so it cannot join the fight. And then, um, do I need to? So I guess that probably breaks my stealth, right?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
But essentially, you took another player off the board, so.
The issue is more in order for me to get away without taking opportunity attack, I'd have to disengage, and then I could no longer stealth again.
Yep. You would have 2/3 cover from the tables if you're crouching behind the tables.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just go with this then. Yeah, I'll disengage and pull back to. Yeah, I'll just pull back to here.
Sounds good. And then you crouch, and you're looking at the
crouch.
table.
You can't see me. I can't
Hiding.
stealth hide, but you can't see me.
All right, Clatter's going to heal another d6. 2 this time. Big 2 for Clatter. Ding, ding, clunk, clunk. Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Don't mind us, Clatter. You just push those dents out.
He's got like a thing of boiling water that he's pouring on himself, and then he's got like a plunger that he's like pulling on. He's doing a great job.
I'm glad you got 2 dents that time. That one dent the first time was kind of rough.
He's got big long things of hot glue that he's sticking on different places. He's trying it all. All right, that's Clatter. All right, and then this guy's gonna come over here and attack you with his little fisties. One of them hits.
Jeez, that's a lot of multi-attack.
He gets 3. Oh no, that's him.
Yeah, no, I trust you. It's just a lot of multi-attack.
It is. But it's also very bad. It's just bad damage. So, hey, don't worry about it. Valakad, take 2 damage, please.
Oh, yeah.
Clang, 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 clang. It doesn't like you. All right. It is this boy's turn. He's going to come over and do the same. One of those hits. 5 damage to you.
Max damage.
Whoa. I thought you said these things were bad.
And then this one comes over. Oh, nope, not that one. This one comes over, does the same. Welcome to the jam. 1, 2, 3, 20. So each of them gets a little ting, little bing bong off of you. It's 2 more damage.
Those paper cuts.
That's right. Death by 1,000 cuts. Okay, this one's going to come over here and attack you, Ben. Any of those hit?
You said I have 3/4 or half?
I'm going to say 3/4.
All right, then no.
All right. So it's like trying to like get you from over the table. And you're just like, no.
I'm behind this table. You can't get me.
You're whack-a-moleing him. All right, Valakad, you're up. Time to mow down some Modrons.
Yeah, Valakad will just stick with the sword for now. And attack the one on his far right first.
This one?
Yep.
Hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. It looks, you'd estimate about half dead.
And then again. 13 damage.
He is, you know how a samurai cuts through bundles of reeds?
I've had it described to me once.
It's real similar to that. I'm gonna tell you, it's real close to that.
Uh,
All right, it's this one's turn. It's gonna climb up on the table, and it's gonna try and attack you. 3 fist attacks. Take 2 more bludgeoning damage. All right, Ben, you're up.
I'm gonna steady that crossbow right on that table, and take careful aim of the construct right here. Careful.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 29 damage.
To this one?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, it explodes. It just like Modrons in a barrel.
Like Modrons in a barrel.
Another 2 for Clatter. Clatter's not very good at this, but he's doing his best. He's chugging along over there.
I like how so far his 3 turns could have been achieved in one.
well, I mean, like, imagine trying to take out your own appendix, you know? Like, it's pretty hard.
Not easy. Being Clatter. None of those hit. Again. None of those hit. In fact, he does 1 damage to himself.
Stop hitting yourself.
He's hitting too hard. All right.
The hydraulic.
That one's dead. This one's going to move around and get a better angle on you, Stan. Any of those hit?
1.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Got it out.
Valakad, you're up.
Valakad will go ahead and step here and go 2 to that boy. 2.
Ooh.
The second one hits.
Oh, the first one doesn't?
First one doesn't hit.
Second one's a crit though, so
16?
Yeah. You like, so you go to hit the first time and it like zzz, zzz, and then you're like, nah, fuck this, and you just like take off. You do like a box cut where you go down on one arm, across its legs, and then up its other arm, and then it's just a torso. And
That's very cool.
And it's dead.
And I think that is some of the best flavor for killing a very weak enemy I've ever heard.
Oh, man. I mean, you rolled a natural 20. You get a little Mrs. Dash on that one.
I love it. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, that one's dead. Ben, you're up. It's an
does
annoying Modron behind you.
Does it look like I can flip its lever?
Yeah, if you do a dex check.
Yeah, sure. I'll dex check this.
Yeah.
Why not? Just straight dex?
Yeah, straight dex.
20.
Guess what, Stan? You reach out. You pull the lever.
Oh, nine.
Because the DC was 20. So because you meet the DC, you don't get any Mrs. Dash. It just falls down. All right, Clatter's gonna keep pounding away at his own flesh. Hey, there we go. Another 5 for Clatter.
I believed him, Moon.
Okay. It is dead guy's turn. It is. You get 4 bludgeoning damage, Valakad. And it is your turn, Valakad. You've got 1 Modron in front of you.
Hit.
Both of them hit.
11, 18.
Yep. You just stab this one in the middle, and you pull up, and its head goes flying across the room as your sword catches on its head.
Very cool.
There you go.
I'd like, as soon as we leave combat, I'm immediately swinging my short sword at its lever.
Yeah, you do so. Because you have left combat. You've solved my automation puzzle. Da 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 da. Clatter is going to. He's gonna heal himself all the way. Fuck it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking robots, right?
You guys want to take a little time here and use some hit dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take the moonstone because moon seems to be the theme here.
Sure. Yeah, you get a little shard of the moon.
Okay. Because this is a one-off, should I be writing this down?
I'm going to say you get a moonstone, baby. Come on, Stan. Get that moonstone. This is alternate reality, but somehow it materializes in Stan's actual inventory. You guys get something fun for doing a one-shot.
Okay.
Oh, no, I should have brought Gian.
No, Gian will get something. What do you want, like a robot arm or something? What would Gian want? Well, we'll figure it out at the end.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, let's short rest this, since I'm looking approximately half as healthy as I used to be.
All right, go ahead and use your hit dice however you want. If you have any lay on hands, Spence, if you want to, or if you want to save that for later.
Well, that one,
Why would I use that when I got hit die laying around?
That's true.
oh,
Hey, there's some goodness. There's some. Put some stank on that bone. I don't know what that meant. I don't like it.
that was a little concerning.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh, I forgot about breath weapon, guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got time, baby. So we have a package, like just a flat envelope, really, that's labeled for somebody named Celeste Ravas, who doesn't live here, and it's been sitting outside on the porch for the last week. And I finally text the apartment-wide text chain that we got going for packages, so people know when their packages arrive on the back, so things don't get swiped. And I'm like, y'all, I'm about to open this package. I need to know what's in there. And it turns.
Is it a scooter?
No. Spence, we got mistakenly sent not just one, but two scooters, like children's scooters. And I gave one to Matt and I gave one to another friend of mine.
Because the first one they didn't quite figure out their mistake.
But anyway, this text thread has turned into a whole detective mission where people are Googling her name and Facebooking her name and Facebook messaging random Celeste Ravases, and it's hilarious. It's really very good.
You got to start sending packages on purpose to the apartment with bad names.
just to stir the pot. All right, cool. So you guys rest up in here, and Clatter is continually working on himself, and when he's done, he starts doing the robot for you as entertainment.
Oh yeah, that's looking a lot easier now that all those dents are popped out.
Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 that's right for me. Da, 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 da. Clank, 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 clatter, clatter, clatter. Okay. Where off to next, boys?
Oh, probably this to-be billiards room.
Oh, yeah, look, I'd be okay with a round. You want a round of billiards?
Yeah,
And to be clear, you guys don't have to be going through this one by one. Oh no, I mean, your assignment is to clear out the whole wing of the mansion, right?
Mhm.
So you're doing a great job at that.
Yeah.
Ladder comes and unlocks the door for you. Then I'm just gonna move it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You open the quote unquote billiards room. And inside, you see a large room covered in a variety of plants that have overgrown their pots. A low magical light glimmers in the middle of the room, and a scrawny, haggard man sits near the light, entranced by it.
Is that the mystery portrait there?
Yeah, fucking roll 20, man.
All right. These are small rooms. We seem to not be all that into stealth. Why don't you go speak to Mr. Man while I go hide in a shrub that hopefully won't eat me.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna actually use my naturalist perk and cast detect poison and disease right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What exactly does that do?
Googling it.
Detects poison and
Shut up, man.
disease.
Shut up. I don't need any of your lip right now, okay?
Concentration up to 10 minutes. You can sense the presence and location of poisonous creatures, and disease within 30 feet. I can identify the kind of poisonous creature, or disease in each case.
Yeah, this man is stricken with the disease of lycanthropy.
Hi there, mister. I'm gonna stay out
I'm
here.
not going to say lycanthropy, verminthropy.
Okay. Also, it's lycanthropy, not lycanthropy.
Okay.
Sorry. That's gonna bother me way too much.
Vermanthropy.
As soon as Valakad starts shouting anything at him, I'm just readying take aim.
Yeah, great. So what do you yell out to him?
Sir. Sorry. I would come in and say hello, but you seem to be a half mouse, maybe. You got bit by something bad, didn't you?
So he turns and his eyes are wild and wide, and he yells out, "No one disturbs the master!" And then, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and transform into a.
Wait, can I try and, because I knew he was stricken by this, I'm gonna rush forward and as soon as I see he's deranged, and pump 5 points of healing into him, because if I'm reading this right, you can expend 5 HP from your pool of healing to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison affecting it.
Great.
So
Yeah.
I'd like to cure it of the verminthropy.
Vermanthropy, please. You need to say this correctly, or else I won't be able to handle it.
Yeah, Valakad edited.
Yeah, you're able to. He stays a rat, but the crazed look in his eyes goes away. The bright orb that's in front of him flashes very bright, and then it extinguishes into a normal glass orb. And he says, "What? Who are you? What are you doing in Ivy Mansion?"
Do I shoot it, V? V, do I shoot it?
No. I think he's better now. You're better now, right?
I don't know. The last thing I remember is the master going away.
Oh boy, I don't know when that was. Yeah, we were hired to clear out this place, and I noticed that you were a little bit stricken by disease, so I cured you.
He's still pretty ratty, but he's himself again.
Well, I did as much as I could. You might go to the temple. They'll fix you up.
I hear there's wizards in this house somewhere.
Oh, yes, there are. This is a house of, whatever the fuck their names are. The Harples. Have you not heard of them? They're great and powerful mages.
Oh,
Do you know where my master has gone? Siegfried.
It's Siegfried. Well, is it possible you know another master of the house?
No, this, whatever wing we're in.
Billiard room.
No, this is the old northeast wing of Ivy Manor, and, well, it belongs to my master Siegfried Harple. No one else.
Did you know any Tristans?
Oh, Tristan, his no good nephew. Yes, we don't like him.
What's wrong with Tristan?
Have you met him?
I mean, he confused me with a talking cup once.
We
I
love
walked down,
that trick.
I grabbed the cup and bring it and toss it in his cup. He likes to talk out of this cup.
He loves trying to impress the townspeople with his little tricks. It's really quite uncouth.
How's his credit?
How's his credit? I mean, he is a Harple, so, it's pretty good. They're rich.
Oh, okay, you had me worried for a second there.
ooh, I was really worried for a second there.
No, I don't know what I'm doing in the greenhouse or what this is.
Is it normal for your master to, employ mimics or things of that nature?
He's done different experiments, but not on mimics. No, why?
I think the place may have been redecorated a little.
Redecorated? And he rushes off to check the rooms, and he sees the slaughter that has occurred here. And then he goes and checks the workshop, and he says, oh, I must find my master. And he runs out the doors, and he's gone forever. And he's never going to come back.
Bye. I think I like Tristan better.
Yeah.
You see that this greenhouse is full of strange and wondrous plants, and the glass bauble is still in the planter of one of these raised beds.
With Ben's study of herbology, of both healing and poisonous natures, is anything recognizable or
Make a survival check.
Okay. I like how it's paired, but the wrong side.
That happens a lot, honestly. Like, that happens way more than it should.
If only I had help. No.
Too bad. Valakad's not doing bullshit.
Valakad's literally a nature paladin. This is his shit.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna say with Valakad's passive help of being a nature paladin, you find a grip of mushrooms that cause blindness.
Oh yeah, this is definitely coming into a campaign near me.
Oh, don't I know it, baby?
Here's how I want to flavor that, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Valakad is explaining all the gods associated with each of the plants.
Oh, that's fine.
And the spirits that inhabit them. And you make one of the connections that with some other piece of information,
Oh yeah. These will let me see really poorly. How many am I going to be able to collect here?
I'm gonna say a dozen toadstools of a plant that I will name later. That's a really cool name.
That's cool. I'm just calling them blinding toadstools for now.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Perfect.
Great. Clatter shakes in the hallway impatiently.
Clatter, I got a question.
Clatter,
Tristan
clatter.
or Siegfried?
Clatter walks over to the two portraits, and he points at Tristan, and then he points at Siegfried on the ground. He points at Tristan, and he goes, clatter, clatter. And then he points at Siegfried, and he says, clatter, clatter.
Do you know what happened to Mr. Siegfried? Clatter?
Clatter, clatter.
Eh? Come on, Clatter. We're communicating.
Clatter, clatter.
Clatter, clatter.
Clatter, clatter. That's all he's gonna get.
Clatter really needs to work on his his party games.
It's more you get the feeling that his communication was more to comedic effect rather than plot effect. So you got that going for you.
All right.
Well, let's keep making our way through here, eh?
Clatter, clatter.
What's your favorite room, Clatter?
Clatter starts walking back to the workshop.
All right. That we haven't got in, Clatter?
Clatter starts walking back, and he opens these.
I was not specific enough, Clatter. That was on me.
He opens these double doors, and you see into the bedroom.
Valakad strikes at all the furniture.
Yeah, you stab at every piece of furniture, and everything's fine.
Okay.
Stan sees the spiderweb in the corner and is not pleased. I think fire for this room. I think fire.
A large bed sits against one wall, and a wardrobe and dresser dominate the opposite side. I made it so that this is the wardrobe, this is the dresser, and this is the wardrobe, and then this is like a desk. This is like a.
It's usually referred to as a vanity.
Yes, a vanity. Thank you, Spencer. The vanity has a gigantic mirror attached to it, which is covered with a bed sheet. It appears nobody's used this room in quite some time.
Well, I'll come over to the wardrobe and check it for traps while eyeing this.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, you open, you like run your fingers along the seams, and you don't find any catches. And you use like a delicate thieves tool to feel if there are any wires or things, and you don't find anything. You feel pretty confident there's no traps.
Well, there's only one thing to do now. I step back while opening the door.
You step back. You hold your breath. A moth flies out.
I can't be careful. Yeah, play cool.
There are several hanging dark blue and dark green robes that are adorned with stars and moons.
I'd like to see if I can light them on fire.
They are indeed flammable, yes.
All right, I stomped them out. Not worth anything.
Way to go, Matt. Way to metagame it. That's deep lore. Way to go. Spencer, I think Matt likes to play Dungeons and Dragons. What a fucking nerd.
Right? That was some of the nerdiest D&D playoffs.
Inspiration, Matt. That's beautiful.
I'm going to go ahead and call that sweaty, right?
It was. He just flexed on us with his magic item cred. Jesus Christ.
I mean, wow.
I see Stan's starting to learn his way through the world. So I think as Jimmy says, that tracks.
That tracks. All right.
Got a bad feeling about that vanity. Check it out, Vay.
Yep. Valakad steps to the side and like a Toro or What's the people with the bulls? Matador. Like
Matador.
a matador
Yeah.
flings up the curtain on the vanity.
You see a large oval mirror with a perfectly round section on the bottom left removed, like a perfect circle removed. It shimmers iridescently, not even catching the light at all, but you like look at it and it does one of those shing kind of an effect. Both of you make Arcana checks for me. You both look at each other knowingly, and without a word, you come to the understanding that this is a cursed object, and perhaps even the tempered glass that was referred to in the notebook from the library.
Valakad slowly and carefully puts the curtain back up.
Make a dex check.
Ah, I said carefully.
Make a dex check. Valakad, as you start gingerly and capriciously
I'm like, I'm
raping.
not sure, but that sounds wrong.
Yeah, I don't. Capricious is like somebody who does something quickly without thinking. The opposite of capricious. Deprecious. You take your golden dragon claws and you grab each corner of the sheet and you delicately start draping. But damn, does it not just catch your eye and you look into the mirror and
Like
looking
a
back
moth
at
to
you,
flame.
is a golden dragonborn. It's you. You're looking in a mirror. That's how mirrors work. And you're like, oh, that's a pretty good looking dragonborn. It's me. I'm pretty good looking.
Do
And
I notice him slowly getting taken in to him
I
by
mean, you
himself?
see him looking at his reflection,
Okay.
but then Valakad, typical cursed mirror fashion. Oh boy, this reflection gives you a little winky, and it gives you a big old smile. And you try and put the thing over it, but your reflection steps out of the mirror. It steps out of the mirror, and it is a dark version of you.
I said carefully.
Yeah,
I'm shooting this thing.
and you did it. But hey, what are you gonna do, man?
Yeah.
All right.
Letting initiative ride, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't like the look of it, V. I'm shooting it.
Just
Oh man.
here. I'm the. Sorry, I keep sliding into Gian.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like it.
yeah, I'm the real one because I smell better, right?
Well, it's a dark version of you, so it's kind of like a real. what's patinaed? It's like really patinaed.
All right, Ben, you're first.
All right, I'm taking aim, and I want this thing not in my life anymore. 24.
It's so weird. It gives me an actual character sheet instead of the stats for this thug. I need to use the thug stats, by the way. So I need to go into the handbook and tell you. No, it's not even handbook. Is it handbook?
All right, so it's not a true duplicate of V then.
No, it has his sword and it looks like him, but it won't be able to cast spells and shit.
Would Stan know this? Probably not.
Notice what?
I said, would Stan know any of this? And I said, probably not.
No.
Stan probably thinks this is a dark duplicate.
Right. This is Dark Link. Yeah, you hit it real good.
Okay. That is 21, and I assume I'm not... Well, I went before it in initiative roll. I'm trying to remember if I have to surprise it too or not before they assassinate. Because I don't think I'd be considered surprising it here.
I'm going to give you the assassinate just because you went before it and
Okay.
it just stepped out of a mirror. It was just born.
Okay. I'll look up the roll. Well, on not my turn. But yeah, so that would put it to 42.
Yeah, it dies.
Yeah, it didn't look nice. I had to put that one to sleep.
You hit it right in its forehead, in its dragonborn forehead. And it just looks like, are you kidding me? And then it it just turns into vaguely iridescent light and shimmers away.
Hey, Stan, remind me not to get on your bad side, right?
Yeah, no, you're cool, dude. You help me out with things.
Yeah. Remember that. Yep.
Clatter goes. Clatter, clatter.
I guess Valakat will like check the drawers in the vanity as well and if there's anything there.
You see a beard comb. You see some basic foundation because wizards want to look nice. You believe that Siegfried's clothing is made from expensive material and could be sold for 100 gold pieces?
What if it's been lit on fire a little bit?
Maybe
Just a
like
little
50
bit.
gold pieces?
Yeah. No moon stuff here, I guess. Just
You are able to cover the mirror so no more reflections pop out.
oh yeah. No more moon stuff here. I guess just on to the next one, yeah.
Yeah, unless that bust on the wall looks at all frightening.
It's just a great big grody old deer buck.
All right, no, then
7
next.
points.
7 points.
Unequal. One side is 5 and the other's 2. It's real gross.
All right.
Clatter. It was a nice room. It was a nice room.
Clatter, clatter. He liked it because he likes to be cozy. He opens the next doorway, and you are immediately greeted to a concerning sight. This small kitchen has an oven, a stove, cabinets, and a table for preparing food. There's also a wooden door to a pantry. A human girl, no older than 8, is tied up and whimpering on the table. A cleaver is jammed into the table near the child's head. What do you do, adventurers?
Stan, I think this one might be a shh for you.
Oh, okay. All right. Do I think that I can get to one of these barrels and hide behind it and without her noticing?
So she is tied up on the table. She is facing towards this direction.
Okay.
So she has her back to you, essentially.
All right. Well, then I am just going to be super quiet. Well, I'll look at Valakat and be like, just want me to set up while you engage?
I don't know. Just save the girl and then figure out everything else.
All right. Yeah, so I'll sneak in and try to hide behind the barrel over here. And this first order of business.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
This is going to be at advantage because it's sound based, I assume, rather than sight based. You can tell me if that's not the case.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Stealth is there. 18.
Yeah, you stealthy as hell, buddy.
All right.
Make
Looking around.
Make a perception check for me, Stan.
Yeah. 15.
You notice that her bindings are of a fine silk thread, perhaps spider silk.
Do I see any reason within this room why she would be bound?
No, not in this room. But the cleaver implies that perhaps she is being planned to be prepared for eating.
Sure. Yeah, if I don't see anything, and I assume I don't assess her as a threat at this point. It's just a girl, little girl. I don't know why I would assume she'd be threatening, but you can tell me.
Not only do you notice the thread or the silk thread, but you also hear her quietly crying.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak back to the door and shrug at Valakat, and then sneak up behind her and see if I can cut her bindings as quietly and as nonchalantly as possible.
She immediately screams, "Ah! Ah! Please don't hurt me, please!" Ah!
Valakat jumps in.
I cut your bindings to free you. Is that not what you want?
She like looks at her hand and she's like, oh, you're not that awful rat man. Oh,
He's all better.
what does that mean? What? He was going to eat me.
Yeah, I don't think he's interested in anything like that anymore. He left. I don't think he'll be coming back ever again.
He told me he was taking me to the boogeyman.
Looks at Valakat. Did you see any boogeyman, or just like to talk about boogeyman?
No, I want to go back to the town.
Yeah. Do you know how to get there from the house?
Where am I?
The spooky house on the hill that's ominously framed by lightning very often for some reason.
Oh, you mean Ivy Manor? Home of the notorious wizard family, the Harples?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yes, I know of it.
Well, then go on, get.
All right, well, if you wanted to know, my name is Tothra, and I'm 8 years old.
Well, if you're confident, Tarthra, run home now.
Before I go, can I recite to you a small child's rhyme that I know of?
Sure, particularly if it's about boogeymen
Or moons.
or moons.
That's funny. You should mention that.
Is it about moon boogeymen?
It might be. Let me see if I can find the correct part in my notes. She says. She sounds like an old woman suddenly. She's aging before your eyes. Hold on.
The reverse Benjamin Button.
That's right. Oh, I know where it is. Hold, please. It's not here anymore. I gotta look it up. Dun, 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 dun.
Did anyone ever listen to Girl from Ipanema, like, unironically at any point?
Yeah, I love that song. Anyway, she starts reciting a really creepy rhyme, and it goes like this. Lock the door, blow out the light. The hungry Oni haunts the night. Hide and tremble, little one. The Oni wants to have some fun. Hear it scratching at the door. See its shadow cross the floor. The sun won't rise for quite a while. Till then, beware the Oni's smile. And then she runs away. Never to be seen of again.
Well, that's comforting. I think we should continue blindly walking into all of these rooms.
It worked out well so far.
Just a little backstory. In the previous time I ran this game, this is the point where Colt threw the little girl into a fire. He still feels very bad about that.
So if we ever play a game, I should try to nonchalantly bring up the topic of throwing small children into.
Please don't. He'd hate it. All right, so you're in this fucking kitchen.
Yeah, so is there I mean, I guess I'll just do a circuit of this thing looking for barrels that want to eat us, and assuming there's nothing of that sort, then anything otherwise.
I guess from now on, doing the rounds means stabbing everything in the room and then looking for any moon paraphernalia.
Yeah, we're just
Fair
gonna do
enough.
the rounds.
Everybody make investigation checks. God, I am sunburned. Holy shit.
Oh, I did it. I finally did a thing.
Hey, you don't find any moon paraphernalia and you don't find any mimics, but you do find a brass key hanging by this door. Did you see that?
Nope,
By this door,
saw it that time.
that is labeled pantry.
I think I found where the wine's stored.
Hey, you know how to get me in a door.
I'll take the key and investigate the pantry door to make sure it doesn't look like anything's gonna, I don't know, injure me if I try to open it.
Yeah, you with that 20 investigation check, you can tell that it is not trapped.
Okay, and we'll try to open the door with the key.
It does not open.
Neither the door opens nor the key fits.
The key fits, the door doesn't open. I mean, rather, the key goes in the lock, but it doesn't turn.
Okay. Did I notice / will I know that there's another door to this place, given that? Oh, no, I guess there's not, because there's not one on the map.
You remember that Valicad was given 2 keys.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, I probably don't remember that. Valicad probably does. Go for it, V.
Oh, I might have something for this.
Oh, okay.
And,
I pocket this key and stand back.
and puts one of the keys he has in there.
So you were given 2 keys. 2 key. Give me a sec. So you were told that the brass one opens the double doors to the northeast wing in front of you, and the silver one closes or is for the vault to the underground levels. So these doors over here are the doors that the brass key is said to open. It seems as if the keys got switched because Tristan is kind of an idiot. And you use the brass key on your ring and open up this door. Hold up. Give me a sec. You are faced with a mound of seething, disgusting, putrid food that seems to be breathing. And as soon as the door opens, well, Matthew/Stan, let me tell you, nothing good happens.
Let's
Because
be
this,
clear, I didn't open the door. I didn't do that. I
oh,
didn't do
sorry,
that thing.
Valicad, you are faced with something that isn't great. Because this gas spore explodes. And you need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
Your con isn't even that high. What is going on?
Yeah, you cover your little golden face.
I readjusted the stats a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
did you?
No, his con was 14. I brought it down to 12 so that I could make my strength 3 instead of 2.
Okay.
Usually it's a paladin with +2 in strength and +2 in charisma. It's like
That's
and
fair.
+1 in charisma. I also,
That's
you-
fair. So it explodes and nobody is hurt, and you just are faced with a pantry of disgusting putrid food.
I thought you said there was going to be wine in there.
Well, some of it might have fermented.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. While this is happening, and Ben, you were searching all the shit, you actually found a set of cook's utensils and 4 potions of healing.
Ooh,
It's at the
potions
end of the
healing.
entry, so I didn't read it.
All right, utensils can stay. Healing. Here, my bad. It's not wine, but maybe 2 of these will help.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
You are forgiven. Cool.
Sorry, Clatter. These do nothing for you.
Clatter, 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 clatter.
Well, I don't see any lower levels here, so I guess we just have double doors left.
So you got these double doors. You actually missed a pair of one door at the very end of the hall.
Oh, gotcha.
The way other end of the hall.
Oh. I don't think any of us are going to remember that, so I think we're going to go for the double doors, right?
Yeah, these big, lovely double doors in front of us.
You slide the pantry key that you had just found into
Yeah, I do.
into the double doors. What? And you are faced with a large stone, what seems to be workshop, or like, I don't know. It's a fucking magic room, man. This large room is covered in strands of spider web. In one corner is a gigantic telescope. Can you see it? Can you see the telescope?
I can see it. That is one nice telescope.
I drew it myself. Though there are no windows or openings for it to look through. Next to the telescope is a circle of arcane markings, and the walls are covered with star charts and strange maps. An adamantine vaulted door is cracked open right here.
Not thrilled with the webs, but I'll start rifling over here, I suppose, after stabbing the desk thoroughly.
Okay, as you enter the room, out of nowhere, out of seemingly nowhere, a giant spider in 2 different corners of the room phase into existence. Immediately, Stan, you make the connection that the silk from before was from these phase spiders.
Dang it, I knew it. He cannot fire at a spider fast enough.
Yeah. Lolf, how dare you?
Whoa!
That's right.
Everywhere and nowhere. This is not his first time fighting a phase spider, though, so he knows what's up.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, so Ben, who you attacking first?
I'm going to attack. I'm going to, these things pop out of existence. If you can hit them when you can. And I hope you don't mind poison. And I'll fire at the one at the telescope that I assume is, it's got to be close enough to Valisad.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There you go. So yeah, I'm shooting. Am I surprising it or no?
Yeah, you're going before it. I mean, they just phased into existence.
Okay. Yeah.
Matt, I'm gonna say you're probably gonna kill this thing with one fucking shot, but
Would you like me to roll?
yeah, you go ahead and roll for damage. Let's see how deep into this thing travels.
Okay, so that's 21, 35, 36 times 2 is 64.
Yeah. Oh, is
Yeah.
that it?
That's all. Just a cool 64.
So it phases in. You lock your rock weapon onto this thing. You call out your warning, and then you fire a bolt, and it goes right into its mandible mouth, tears through, goes out the back, and nails rips off its thorax and nails it to the far wall.
Looking plenty pleased with himself. Only spider is a dead, or only good spider is a dead one.
It curls. It falls down and curls. And immediately after you do that,
Uh-oh.
from the corners come several swarms of spiders.
All right. Swarm of spiders are probably low enough that I can't hide from them underneath this table, I'd assume.
Their passive perception is very low, so maybe.
All right, well, it's not my first time fighting swarm spiders. Would I know this about their passive perception?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you know a lot about spiders, man.
I do. All right, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm hiding under a table.
Okay, give me a stealth.
This probably won't be sound based, so this will be regular stealth. 29.
You melt into the shadows. The spiders don't know. Like, how did my buddy just die? What just killed him? I don't know.
I know just how to hide from spiders.
That's right. All right. Clatter is going to have been in the room with you, and it's going to walk over to this spider, and it's going to do 2 clatter attacks. Clatter attacks.
Clatter attack.
Clatter attack. Both of them hit. Oh, boy. And does a whopping 10 damage to the Spidey boy. You get the feeling Clatter don't like spiders. All right.
I can't blame you, bud.
Valakad, you're up.
Valakad will go ahead and move, taking pains to not step on the floating platform thing. Just being across the outside of it. Move to this boy and go ahead and greatsword him.
Both of them hit.
For 20 damage.
You disperse most of the spiders, but they start crawling up your sword onto you.
I'm going to go ahead and throw a Divine Smite in there then.
Okay.
Let me remember what that is.
Sure.
While he's looking at that, phase spider venom. I know how to collect it.
We'll do a survival check at the end.
Okay.
That'll be sick as hell, though.
I may have forgot on the derelict ship, but I'm not making that mistake again. And by forgot, I mean panicked and ran away while we were trying to be eaten.
You're under a lot of stress. You were having a religious fucking crisis.
Yep.
Oh, that's literally just 1d8. Oh, okay. Yeah, 1d8. Four extra damage on that.
So you slash at this pile of spiders that's crawling out of cracks in the wall, and as you notice that the rest of the spider pile is crawling up your sword. What does your smite look like?
It's nature based, so it looks like a beam of gentle sunshine. It just kind of causes all the evil to sizzle.
So, from an angle out of nowhere, there's beautiful rays of sunshine land on your sword, and it glints. And that glint just sizzles all the remaining spiders on your blade, and you have vanquished this pile of spiders. Ba-ba-da-da.
That away, V. That away.
Clutch divine smite right there.
Okay. It is this phase spider's turn. He is going to phase out of existence. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-do. And Ben, you can take opportunity attack on these spiders because they're crawling above you.
That would release my stealth, though, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that.
Okay. Over here, going towards Valakad. These spiders are going to go towards Clatter. 20 and make...
They eat
Clatter,
themselves.
Clatter is a metal construct. Their tiny little toofies do not sink into his good, strong, thick metal. Okay, Ben, you're up.
All right. It's too bad
You
I
guys,
don't know.
after all of that, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt.
No.
But you start hearing a deep rattling laugh coming from the crack in the doors.
That's a good sign.
Oh, we weren't. God damn it! I'm going straight. We were told to close those, weren't we?
If we remember. All right. Phase spider. So I know it's phased away, but I know I also can't attack it right now. I'm going to hit the swarm by Clatter. It looks like a nice swarm to try to hit with a bolt because this is going to make a ton of sense. Yeah, so I'll fire at them, and then I'm going to use the bonus action to try to throw them. Well, no, I won't. No, I won't because I want to hide again.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do regular type. So that's 20.
You see what I did there with that bonus action little thing?
No, it totally makes sense. I like it. It's a trade-off.
Hell yeah.
It's very well played there. My bolt is going to just, I don't know. I'm getting this image of what's the guy from I want to say Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but that's not it. It's the other Galaxy one with the superhero where he whistles and the arrows shooting around all over the place.
Yeah. He's blue skin. He's Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah, no, I'm just imaging some way to kill a spider swarm with one bolt.
I just rewatched those the other week. Fuck. Can't remember his name. It's something. Something like that.
Guardians of the Galaxy, but
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hide again.
It just like goes through, and even though you didn't use the push, the air buffet that comes with any bolt shot from this thing just disperses the whatever spiders didn't die, and they scurry away into the various cracks.
It's Rockwing. I can get behind this Rockwing.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Then I'll stealth again, and I fail miserably with all the miserables.
Hashtag spoilers.
I dive to roll underneath the table and hit my shin really hard on the far leg and cry out in pain.
Any spiders in the area don't notice.
Yeah, you're level 7 by now. You have the reliable talent thing, right?
That's not till later, I don't think.
Really? Oh, okay.
I can check.
Can't get lower than a 10.
I think that's is it 11 or something like that?
In any case,
in that genre.
It's Clatter's turn. Clatter is going to go after the pile of spiders. 5, 10, 15, 20. But it's on the ceiling, and he can't reach them. Because Clatters can't jump. So he's just going to be like, clatter, 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 clatter. All right. Valakad.
Yeah, that's the level 11.
My bad.
Oh, you know what? Before Valakad, before you go, you hear the doors push open a little bit more, and from inside, from between the cracks, come two of these boys. Can you both make either nature or survival checks for me? Valakad, you have advantage. Damn.
That's a 20 for me.
Valakad, you know these to be Bone Naga. They have innate spell casting. They are immune to a couple of conditions. You know they are immune to poison. They kind of suck.
Do I happen to know if they're fiends?
No, because I don't know, you don't know. Fiends. They're undead. They're Bone Naga.
Okay.
Which, being a paladin, also was probably going to be something to you.
Yes. No, it is. It's just
Cool.
looking at things.
You're up, my dude. Valakad.
Valakad is going to go ahead and call down upon them a moonbeam.
Are you just going to kill these two cool dudes that I just brought into gameplay? Are you just going to go ahead and kill them? Okay, it's only 5-foot radius, right? So you can only do one of them.
Yeah. So it's a dual door.
It's a two.
Yeah. Okay. So that one looks like he's right in front of one side of the door. I'll do it on this one.
Okay. Let me get him in initiative, even though he's probably going to die right now. You know what I mean? You know where I'm coming from?
Yep.
All right. What do I have to do?
That'll be a con saving throw. DC 13, I think.
Yeah, he's going to make it.
Yeah.
Still taking half damage, huh?
Yep.
Radiant?
That'll be 10 radiant damage.
10 radiant damage.
They might be whatchamacallit.
It's not saying that they are that. They don't get double damage from radiant.
So it'd only be 5 then, right? Because it says it takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much.
Right, so it's only taking 5.
It'll be 5. Wow. It's a really good second level spell, guys.
Sorry, bud.
No, but it stays there taking that damage.
Oh, so that's like a thing it's like a column.
It's a concentration spell, yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna draw you a little bugaboo. Actually, can you draw something there so because you can move it, right?
Yeah, it says you can use an action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction.
There you go. So why don't you draw that so you can move it around?
Yep, will do.
And is that your turn, Valcad?
That would be my turn.
Okay, it is now the Bone Naga's turn. You rolled an 11, Matt, for your stealth.
Yes.
This Naga is gonna come over and snake under the table and going to. Oh, he has really shitty spells. Why does a Bone Naga need mending?
In case one of his bones break, of course.
Oh, no, you're right. That's probably it. That's dumb. Cool. Okay, he's gonna bestow curse on you.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
DC. I guess I'll make it and you'll tell me. Wisdom.
You fail.
Not gonna make it.
Yeah. Okay, so you have disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
While cursed, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, while cursed, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against. Okay, so you are at disadvantage attacking this Naga.
Okay.
At the start of each of your turn, you have to make a wisdom saving throw. While the target is cursed, your attacks and spell damage. I do an extra D8 necrotic damage to you. Yeah. So there's a bunch of shit that happens.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
Great. He bestows that cursed baby. That's a little nod to Jimmy there.
If I'm understanding this correctly, if I break concentration, the curse goes away, though, correct?
If you break his concentration, correct.
Sure.
Okay. And then, my friends, a big old face spider pops back into existence.
Yeah, that guy exists.
He's a little fucked up from being smashed by Clatter, but he's still gonna go to bite you, my man. All the and he's going to 11 hit. No. Okay. That's all he's got. Cool. So he's just sitting there like a sitting spider. He comes up, clangs his fangies on your plate armor, and goes. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like it much. Oh, and there's one thing of these Spideys left. They're gonna drop down and attack Clatter. They're gonna do it because that's who's there. Swarm of spiders. Swarm of spiders does a debite. Doesn't fucking work. Cool. And then that's the ball game for that. Ben, you're up. You got a Bone Naga staring you in the face.
Yeah, but there's a big spider over there, and I really don't like big spiders.
Fair enough. Take an opportunity attack if you don't disengage from this Bone Naga.
What? I'm right. You mean if I move away from it, right?
Correct.
I am under the table and have line of sight on this spider, though.
Correct.
Yeah. So the first things first, I'm shooting a spider.
Good.
26. Yeah. Just do that. So that's 27
27 points
damage
of damage
to Mr. Face Spider.
just kills it so good.
Yeah, I don't like that face spider.
To be fair, this adventure is written had 1 phase spider and 4 swarms of spiders, and I should have put more. Anyway, then do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I
call this the George Washington.
I am going to disengage and run away from this guy that does not like me very much. Yeah, I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna say that this is a giant pedestal.
Yeah, I'd like to hide behind it, but disengaging is my bonus action, so
right.
I do not get to hide. So I'm going to run all the way to the door. There.
Sounds good. Through the door, baby. Oh, I should have had a magical wall show up there, so you're trapped in here. Oh well. Clatter's turn. Clatter's gonna walk over to the bone naga and do a double attacko. Nope. There we go. What is the bone naga? 15 to hit. One of them hits. 3 bludgeoning damage as he chips a bone with his animated gauntlets.
There's some serious mending happening now.
Oh boy. Let me tell you. All right. All the phase fighters are dead. Cool. And now it is Bone Daddy's turn. Bone Daddy is going.
So Dan, it starts its turn in Moonbeam. Mm-hmm. So it's going to go ahead and do the save again and take damage.
And what is that save?
Con save, DC 13.
DC 13 con save, yes sir. Coming
like
right
that
up.
nat 1 and nat 10 there.
Absolute average. Yes, it'll take a full 11 damage.
Full 11. So it's sizzling. The moon shadow is just really falling down on its craggy, toothy skull. Doesn't like it. It's going to move over here. It's going to bestow curse upon you, Spencer. You need to make a wisdom saving throw. And that is... you save.
Yep.
Nothing happens. It has like a swirling blackness by its tail, and it like reaches around to like ding, and when it does, there's like a bright green flash as your nature god resists this this curse.
Well, we didn't do this. I don't know if you want to retcon it at all. I did not make my wisdom saving throw to not waste my turn.
We'll do it next time. I forgot.
Okay.
Valakad, you're up.
So this spell says on each of your turns after you cast this spell, you can use an action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction. So like that's not in the straight line, right? That's any kind of zigzag way I want. Right?
I'd imagine.
Okay.
I don't see why it should be.
And then also it says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So that means that I'm going to go ahead and take this moonbeam and drag it here,
Yeah,
here, and then drag it up here.
I didn't see any of that, but I'm
Neither did I.
assuming you're just hitting all the walls.
No, hitting all the creatures.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I'll take I'll just roll one
There you go.
set of d10s, but they'll all roll saving throws for that.
And that's con saves?
DC 13 con save. Yeah.
Fail. Fail. Save. The bottom one saves.
Of course, the one with concentration up.
That's right. And they're all taking 11 or half that?
Yep.
Okay.
11 or 5.
Actually, it still has to do, because it received damage, it still has to do.
But that's going to be an easy con check.
It doesn't matter because you have to get more than 20 damage for it to actually affect the con check. So you still have to pass a DC 10 con check.
Got it.
Taking any damage.
Sounds good.
Passes.
Just by
barely.
the skin of its bone teeth. All right. Valakad, that's you?
He will also move closer to the door, and like I assume he can't go about locking the door on his turn, but he wants to be in position to do so.
Sounds good. It is Bone Naga's turn. Bone Naga is going to.
It's going to follow me right over.
Oh, yeah, you know what he is. 15 to hit?
It doesn't hit, but you have an advantage, right?
Oh,
So you get to
maybe
roll
I
again.
don't have advantage. Maybe I have.
Your attacks and spells deal extra damage. Oh, no, you don't have advantage.
I don't have advantage, so it
It's
doesn't.
just me hitting you has disadvantage. Okay,
Correct.
so no, you don't hit.
Okay. Cool. And then it is Swarm of Spiders' turn. Swarm of Spiders is going to come over here and attack you, Ben.
It takes another 2d10 for starting its turn.
Right. And I got to do a con check for that?
Yeah. Okay, 3 damage. No.
3 damage. 3 damage, 3 damage. That's to the tune of Moonshadow. And then here comes the bites. I believe it's half its hit points. No, it is not. Okay. 16 hit, Ben?
Nope.
Nope. Cool. And then, Ben, you're up.
Okay.
But before you go...
Yeah, I should do a thing.
Nope. Well,
no,
okay.
I mean, I should roll to see.
You do
a
that.
Con save, right?
Wisdom.
Oh, still. Oh, wisdom. Okay.
I should have made wisdom be the thing that you're cursed, but I didn't read my spell, so
18.
you save. The curse is broken.
The curse, is it broken? Or do I don't waste my turn?
Oh, I guess you don't waste your turn.
Yeah, I think I still have it up,
There you go.
until your con
There you go. But before you don't waste your turn, you are standing in front of the door, correct, Valakad?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I want you, Valakad, to do a strength contest with me.
All right.
Because you hear the laughter get closer. Where is this boy? Where is this boy? You hear the laughter get closer, and you...
That roll.
Just give me a sec, because my finely crafted machine is not working right now. There we go. So you hear that laughter, come right up next to the door, and you feel a great big shove as the door is trying to open. And you are able to keep it closed. Well, at least not. You don't close it all the way. You know what I mean? You're able to
It's not flying open.
stop it from flying open, correct? And you just hear some nasty laughs. Nasty, nasty, laughy times. Kind of a thing, you know. You know that old song and dance. Ben, you're up.
Yes.
You are surrounded
Right.
by Bone and Spido.
Yeah, and I have disadvantage on attack against bone.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That Spido doesn't look too good, though. They're a ragtag group of can-do dudes.
Yeah, I think I like sneak attack damage so much more than non-sneak attack damage, though. I assume I can. These bone nagas aren't huge, so I could hit the one that is engaged from my position.
They are large.
So I cannot shoot through it in my current position.
Correct.
Well, fine. I'm going to disengage and run away because I'm good at that. Yeah, I'll just come all the way over here, and then I'm going to shoot it.
This one?
Here.
Ah, cool. Be a 15 to hit.
Okay. 21
Nice.
or 25.
25, staying alive.
I hope not. The goal was not to have it stay alive.
No, he is staying alive.
Well, that's disappointing.
All right.
That is my turn.
But he is hanging together by a bone thread. Great. It is Clatter's turn. Clatter is going to finish off this bone daddy. God damn it. One of them hits. Doesn't quite do it, but he takes some big old chunkies off. Okay. It is this bone naga's turn. Then he's going to cast this lightning bolt at you.
Okay.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw, but you are at disadvantage.
I sure am. 7.
That fails.
I'd imagine so. Except it says it's DC 0, so I've got actually a pretty good feeling about this.
I don't know why it says that, but that's not true. You take 27 lightning damage.
Okay, is that all? I'm going to uncanny dodge my lightning damage.
Okay.
And then you can half that again because you have resistance against spells when you're within 10 feet of me.
Ooh.
I'm so glad I did that.
All right, so that was 27, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
27.
Yeah.
How much is it? How much did I actually hit you for?
You hit me for 7. For 7 points of lightning damage.
So it starts charging up one of those fucking like Dragon Ball Z style like energy attacks where it like starts building right in front of its bony mouth.
A Kamehameha.
Yes. and there's like swirls going around it, like starting up, and it's like, and it like shoots the lightning bolt, but you kind of see it coming, and you like slide to the left, one hop this time, slide to the right, and as you do so, the arcing lightning that comes off of this ball starting to pick at you, but a couple of them get blocked by these beautiful spectral leaves that seem to waft off of Valakad.
Oh, I think it got my hair a little.
God damn it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, great. So it's going to, that's it. That's all it's going to do. So cool. Valakad, please make another strength contest.
I haven't had my turn, and it's getting 2 turns before I get 1.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the DM. I got to put pressure on y'all.
It's a 14.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here it is. Boom! And you hold fast, baby. Take your goddamn turn.
Looking good there, V.
I'm holding the door.
I've never even seen it, and I'm just shaking my head.
And the funny part is, I haven't either.
Yay! We're a bunch of Philistines.
Uncultured swine, that's us.
It's a good thing this door swings outward.
That's right. It is. Thank God.
I'm going to go ahead and move my box from person to person.
All of them?
Yeah, all those 3. And then, because I don't see a reason why I can't, I'm going to move it through the door to the other side.
Wait, no. Wait, come on.
Time out. We need to talk.
Is this another multiple minor illusion situation? I don't know.
Look, it doesn't say anything about can't move through objects.
Also doesn't
is
say
70
that
feet.
dogs can't play basketball, but we know that dogs can't play basketball. Hold on a second. All right.
I mean, for the record, you are allowed to say no.
I know I am.
And it's also my job as a player to just give you questions you weren't expecting, right?
Yeah, no. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, we're taking a spell that on the surface looks poor and making it do some serious work for us.
1 action range, 120. It doesn't say on something you can see, so he's technically correct, but I'm going to say you can't pass it through that door, Spencer.
Aww.
And you know what? I'm going to give it some story flavor. I'm going to say that this is an anti-magic door. It's a silver runed door.
It says adamantine and stuff too.
Yeah, it's a pretty special door.
It must be some sort of mixture of adamantine and mithril.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, interwoven
An ally.
Unobtainium is just it's chock-a-block with unobtainium.
So at work, like, you know, we're working on these projects with like, proprietary metals, and they just fucking give them names like adamantine and mithril and shit like that. Like, because, you know, it's like all IP and they don't want to say what it is. So they just literally give it fantasy names.
What a bunch of nerds.
Right?
So do they light them on fire and see how they hold up past the IP?
You know, we do a lot of things to them. I don't know if we incorporate fire, but
I'm not allowed to say. I'm sorry.
I do know I've literally worked on the adamantine project, and it feels pretty cool to say that. Sometimes.
Oh man, when are you gonna make Mjolnir? When are you gonna cast Thor's hammer, huh? Come on,
As soon as I can.
cowards. Um okay.
You got saves.
What are
You're
we
doing
fucking
saves.
doing? I'm doing a bunch of saves, right?
Yeah.
You're doing a bunch of saves.
Thank you. Okay, so here's for the far Naga. 18 saves, correct?
It does.
Yep.
And then Spider Boys don't. How much damage? 7?
7 to the Spider Boys.
Naga takes 3.
3 to the Naga. And then whatever that Naga.
Even if he fails or not, he's gonna die. So he burns up in the strong moon.
Right. You have another con save to make now.
Who?
Naga.
Which
To maintain concentration.
Oh, right. Uh-oh. I'm going to give him that. Okay. And that's a DC 10 con?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Hey,
Very nice.
maintains. Okay. Valakad, strong moves from Valakad. Really clean in house here. Is that
The
you,
spiders. The spiders move.
Oh, they did for no reason.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It is now Far Naga's turn. He's gonna chase you down, Ben Tanis.
I'd expect nothing less.
And he also is going to. Well, what's he gonna do? Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna cast command on you.
Okay.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I become charmed if I fail this, right?
So it's going to psychically tell you one word, and you're going to
Okay,
have
so
to
that's
follow it.
right. Yeah, but that's not officially charmed then.
No.
Okay. Okay, so wisdom saving throw.
So you feel an icy presence probe into your mind, and it feels like you're getting an ice cream headache, like right at the temples, and it's sticking in deeper and deeper, and you just like drow shake. You do the drow shake, and it it subsides.
All right.
Cool and good, and I love it, and I'm having so much fun playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. Everything I'm doing is working. Okay. So then this guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to try and bite you, buddy. Stan, my man.
Okay. These things have it out for me.
There we go.
That'll do it.
8 piercing damage as you get covered in spiders. In fact, they're going to land right on top of your head because they can.
Okay. And I've used my reaction already, so that will ride.
Use the reaction on the right one. Let's just be fair. You used your reaction on the right one. All right. Before Ben goes, you're gonna have to make another strength check, Valakad.
I mean, it's worked thus far.
Does an 18. Hey. All right, you get pushed back 5 feet. Boom. And guess what pops out my dudes? Can you guess?
A friendly.
Yeah, no, it's Santa Claus.
I knew it.
Bowl full of jelly. Nope. In fact, what pops out? Oh, it's an Oni. It's big, mean, blue, smiling Oni. Oh, man. And he's...
Could you
Why
do?
can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Could you do the thing where it gets all big on our screen?
Oh, sure. There he is. He's a mean motherfucker. He's a demon.
Cool. Is a demon a fiend?
You know, it says he's a large giant, actually. Let me look it up, Matt, or Spence. Because he's supposed to be a demon. Oni, 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 Oni. Oni. HIJKLM. Lot of M's. O. Oni. Large giant. They're magical ogres. So they're technically an ogre. In Japanese mythology, they are demons. So that's why I said that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But Dungeons and Dragons is not mythology, unfortunately.
It's not. Okay, cool. So he is going to go on that. There we go. Ben, you're up.
Okay. So did he move? Sorry.
Who?
He just popped out, right?
Yeah,
That's
he
what
just
did.
popped out. It's a real
Okay.
clusterfuck over here too. Jesus, look at that.
We're all just hanging out together, having
Train
fun.
wreck.
All right. So
For ease, I'm going to move these guys out of the way.
I have a question. I'm going to assume, because he's the big bad, I am not surprising him.
I think that's a good assumption.
Yeah.
He is very aware of what's going on.
I am, however, going before him in combat, so I do have advantage because he has
Got
not
that
yet gone in
going for
combat.
you, which is nice.
All right, so I am going to Rockwing crossbow him, and I am going to use my bonus action to push him away. So that is going to be 29
20 oh.
points of damage.
But does it hit? It does.
Sorry.
29?
Yes. And then it's going to be a DC 14. Is it strength? I think it was strength.
DC 14 strength.
All right.
So
he gets pushed through the beam
Yeah.
into the other side.
Roll your shit.
You go another, it's 10 feet. So that's one more.
Right. But before we're going to. Ooh,
okay.
That's a nice one.
Pretty good one.
Nice one.
He's got to do a con check.
Yep.
What's the DC?
13.
13. Huh. So he pops out. He's like, surprise, motherfuckers. And you're like, surprise, motherfucker. And you hit him square in the chest with this bolt and this blast of circling air around it. And he, and just, and his blue skin gets scorched by the moonbeam, and he's now a deep burned purple as he goes through and gets hit for 19 damage.
I'd just like to say, it's the first time using the Rockwing crossbow to its full potential.
Yes.
I approve.
It feels good, doesn't it? All right, cool.
And I am. There's no real point in me moving, I don't think, so I'm going to stay where I am.
Excuse me. Great. Clatter's turn. Clatter's going to turn to the Oni and do a slam attack. Welcome to the jam. And he like hits, but his fists bounce off of the thick muscled torso of this creature. Now the Oni's turn. You guys, both of you make a perception check for me. He's a big bad dude. Okay. He is going to cast Cone of Cold. This is a he is off of his spell save DC is 13. 13 con save, or take 38 points of cold damage.
Is that for both of us?
Yes. This is a cone.
Okay, yep. It's con save, okay.
Yeah, so both of you, and you can see like almost like his body expand as he's drawing in this air, and then and it's just a swirling torrent of shards of ice and bitter cold, and you guys get plastered and cut up by this sharp ice, and you both take 38 points of cold damage.
So that's a magical effect, so we take half still, right, Spencer?
Yes.
And then I'm going to uncanny dodge it.
Fuck you. All right. Okay. I think that's
For the record, though, I'm not looking great.
cool.
Because if I was to take that straight up, I'd be on the floor.
Yeah. All right. It's Valakad's turn. You got a Bone Naga up here. You got an Oni down here. You're probably going to be moving that beam, huh?
Actually, I don't think he is.
Oh, okay.
I think he's okay with it, kind of just being an impediment to that guy right now.
I mean, if you guys are able to bounce him back and forth between that beam, that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. No, I think Valakad's going to go ahead and slap his companion and just say, I think we're here for a long haul. And lay on hands for 30 points of healing.
To Ben?
Or 29 points of healing. Let's go. Yeah, to Ben.
29 is a good number. Oh, Z, you're the best.
V.
Oh, sorry, V, yes.
All right. And that's your turn?
Yeah, sorry, let me look at my spells.
Yeah, by all means.
Spells that I want to take for Bono.
Stan is looking right topped off.
That's good. I feel like this is the first time I'm really having Spencer think tactically. This is great.
For two people, there's not too much like silliness you can get away with.
Well, also, like, we're the only two people that kind of do tactics in our group.
It's true.
I'd like to say that if I had brought Tibith, we would not have survived.
Probably not.
No, flat out, we would not have survived.
I think a paladin rogue mixture is actually a pretty fucking tight team.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go for a duo, I mean, they're both damage dealers, but they're both pretty versatile.
Yeah.
You know, so
I mean, honestly, literally just this aura protection that if we were running this at 6th level, I wouldn't have had. That's made this possible.
That's
Otherwise,
true.
I'd be down.
otherwise, I think both of us would be, if not down, very, very close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'll be my turn.
Cool. Yeah, and I had planned this for 3 or 4 level 6s, right?
Mhm.
So like that's good for me to gauge that 2 level 7s are probably maybe just surviving. Anyway,
I mean, it depends on like a huge number of factors, but biggest one is number of enemies because like
Yeah.
If it's a one big boss, you know, you can mix and match levels pretty
yeah.
evenly. But if you're going against like a bunch of enemies, you can't adjust for that kind of thing at all, you know.
Yeah, that run room with the mimics and such, if they
Yeah.
were any more burly, probably would have had us right there.
Yeah. In just in interest of moving along, this bone naga is gonna move over here, and then he's gonna cast a straight line of lightning through both of you.
So that's another dex, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be a dex spell save of 12. Oh,
Okay.
fuck you.
I'm at disadvantage, so that I do fail. Though I do remember that I didn't use this last time, but I have a new thing with level 7 that's evasion. So dexterity-based throws, I'm having it if I fail. So I'm still quartering your damage.
Oh, are you?
I sure am.
Oh, that's so nice for you. I'm so glad.
I remembered that.
Picked up your reaction already and then tried for this lightning attack to do at least half damage, but it still does a quarter of the damage. Cool and good. And
I mean,
indeed, a good game.
It could have been an 8th damage before if I had remembered. So
you all take whatever percentage of 35 that you want. I guess.
I take an 8th. No.
No, fuck you. No, take your fourth. But still, 35 is pretty good. Right. And now it is the ancient swarm of spiders. No, it's not. They're dead. Wait, where'd they go?
They're underneath me or on me, depending on how you want to play this.
And now they're gonna crawl in and just start biting you, baby. Here they come.
16 does not hit.
All right, so they're trying, but they can't. They're too cold.
Lightning kind of set them off. They're feeling a little fritzed.
Well, first the cold froze them a little bit, and then they got shocked, and they're just like, "No, I don't like it."
Yeah.
In fact, they
to that end, did they? Yeah, I was gonna say.
no, they're dead. They weren't protected by your armor. They straight up fried. Okay, cool, good. Clatter's turn.
DM Dane having so much fun.
Honestly, I'm playing it up for Yucks, but the animate armor known as our man Clatter is going to slam twice.
One.
Jam. He hits. Yes, he hits once. That's a good 7 bludge. And he's not resistant to any of these, so he's gonna take that full 7. Okay. And now it is the Oni's turn, and the Oni is going to everybody make a perception check, please.
Wait, the Oni's going again. Did I get skipped?
Oh,
I've only hit the.
you did get skipped. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Ben. I apologize.
Okay. The perception was 25 for what it's worth. But
Yes, that'll happen. We'll resolve that after you're done with your turn.
okay. Yeah, I'm still just gonna. I think the Oni's still the bigger threat, so I'm going to hit the Oni again. I will take aim. I'll take aim and hit this thing for 19.
19 hit.
Total of 23.
Nice. It says.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So yeah, it's the beginning of its turn, and that shot got in its shoulder there, Stan, and it went real deep. And you see him grab it and pull out the bolt. And as you do, the blood that starts crawling down just slowly starts going back into the wound. And you see the wound begin to close. And you see the sunburn, the moonburn begin to fade to an icy blue from the more scarlet purple that it was before.
This guy's straight cheating.
Yeah, that's right.
You really do just want us to die, eh?
Okay.
Was the damage I dealt him before the damage I just saw him absorb? Or was that damage already absorbed?
So it seems as if he's healing.
Okay. I mean, I guess, does it seem like this was his first round of healing to me? Like all the damage we had done just got healed?
To tell.
Okay. What?
So he's going to shift before your eyes. He's going to shift into what you see to be a hill giant, but not as big a hill giant as you're used to.
Okay.
And it is wielding a glaive. He's had this glaive at his side, and he unsheaths it. And he's going to walk through your moonbeam.
So hey, I don't know if you read this, but on Moonbeam it says a shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, then he's not going to go through that.
No, sorry. But if it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form.
Right.
And it failed when it went through that first time.
He hadn't changed shape.
So that was his original form.
Correct.
Okay.
This is a new form. And that's super cool and good, and I love it.
Does he know that much about moonbeams?
He's not gonna. So I was trying to flex just now. That he walks through damage just to rub it in your face, but he's not going to do that. He's going to walk around Clatter. He's going to walk over the guy. He's going to walk in front of you.
He takes opportunity attack from Clatter.
He does take that hits. Takes 5. All right. And then he is going to make a slashing attack against Stan. 16. All right. So he comes down with his glaive, and you slide to the left.
Slide left.
All right. It is now Valakad's turn. You have a large hill giant in front of you.
I'm going to go ahead and move my moonbeam.
Okay.
Yep. So it's gonna move all the way to the bone naga
Okay.
and to the guy.
He fails. Naga fails.
God damn, only 6.
This is at disadvantage.
Disadvantage for the ogre.
8. All right, and then he reverts.
He reverts to his original form and cannot change until he leaves the spell's light.
So does he take the damage before he reverts or after?
If it fails, it instantly reverts to its original form and then can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. I leave that up to your discretion. I don't know.
I'm gonna say the damage from it reverts him. So it the original form takes, or I'm sorry, the changed form takes the damage, and that's what pops him into his original form. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Thank you.
Bone Naga takes 6 and has to do a con save.
Right. Right. Okay. Bone Naga takes 6. Does a con save? Does a con save? Let's find out together.
Finally.
It doesn't.
Finally.
You feel there was like an almost unconscious pressure on the back of your neck, like somebody like holding the back of your neck, and suddenly like you only become aware of it now that it's gone, and you take a deep breath, and the air tastes sweet again in this
Yay.
decrepit wizard.
Oh, that son of a... I knew he did something.
All right, Valakat, is that you?
Yeah, I don't think I can use any of my bonus action stuff effectively, so I think that'll be it. Yeah.
Okay. It's Bone Naga's turn. Bone Naga is going to...
Cast curse.
Oh, he used up all of his magic. He only gets 2. He cursed you and lightninged, and that's it. So, but you don't know that. You're afraid.
Real screwed.
He's going to cast Hold Person on you, though.
That's not magic?
Oh, he used up his level 3 spells.
Oh, okay.
So make a Wisdom saving throw. He got the hots for you, Ben.
It seems to be going around.
Yeah, you fail because his DC is 12.
Okay.
Cool. So you are paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed, terrified, horrified by you. Cool. So that'll do that there, and then Ben, you can. At the end of your turn, you can make another Wisdom saving throw of DC 12.
Okay. Well, that would be now then, right?
It is.
Okay.
You.
Nice.
Is that my...
Hmm?
That's not my action, right? That's just the spell.
That's the end of your turn.
Oh, the end of my turn. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that is your turn.
That is my turn. Okay.
Describe how you shake out of this, please.
I'm going to say that Ben is like having just been
Cursed.
controlled by this thing and then feeling it break free, all of a sudden feels like the pressure on him again. Is just like, oh, no.
No. He points to the Bone Naga, and it's just like floating there, like, I don't give a shit.
I waste my whole turn just sitting there. No.
Clatter's going to step on the fallen bones of the other Naga, and he's going to do his double attack. None of them hit. All right, it is the Oni's turn. He's going to... Oh, he's still in the. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it.
This spell is doing work for us.
All right. How much is that? 19?
That is 19, yeah.
Whatever. He shrugs it off. He doesn't care.
Just heals himself. It's fine.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Thank you, Matthew.
You're welcome.
Matt, what are you doing, baby?
Why you do it like this?
Why you gotta do it like this? Oh, I'm having so much fun. He's gonna step out of the fucking moonbeam. And he's gonna
Take an opportunity attack.
Oh, fuck you. No, he's gonna step through this way.
Oh, okay.
Step through that way. He's
You're
gonna
still taking an opportunity attack, though.
From who?
Clatter.
God damn it. Idiot.
Fucking
Yes. So much
Welcome
good.
to the jam. Come on, let's slam. 7, 8, 9, 10. He he gets burned, right? And as he's getting burned, his smile just widens, and you can see the sizzling skin, and he it's not getting any deeper, right? He's like holding off whatever it is that's burning into him, and he's just like but as he goes to walk through, Clatter comes up and just wham on the back of his neck, and he gets pushed through you both, and he like turns around and he's like he's a joker. He's a real joker. We live in a society. And cool. He's not looking great. He's looking pretty ragged, but he's gonna go for 2 claw attacks against you, Valakad.
I think Valakad is unconscious.
Well, let's find out.
Valakad is unconscious.
All right, so he just starts and he slashes at you until you're unconscious. All right. Valakad, please make a death saving throw.
Closer to dying.
You are 1 death away. All right, it's Bone Naga's turn. Bone Naga is going to straight up just bite you, Stan. Just gonna bite you.
You can
And
try.
doesn't do it. All right, Ben Tannins, you're up. What
All
you
right.
gonna do, baby?
I'm going to.
You are within reach of Valakad to administer a health potion as a bonus action.
Oh, as a bonus action? Okay.
That's
Really?
how we've played with that previously.
Okay. Well, then I am definitely consuming that bonus action to administer a health potion.
All right,
I will remove 1 from my sheet.
2d4 plus 2, Valakad.
Oh, a real boy who's alive again.
You pop up and you're like, what I miss?
Yeah. So looking at this big bad, does it look like everything we've thrown at it has done nothing to it then?
No, he's fucked up.
Okay.
He's real fucked up.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. I will. I'm stabbing him. I'm just deciding with what.
Sure. Gotta love a good stab.
Yeah. the Cristelia dagger was extra points when I have advantage, so I don't think that constitutes here. So I'll just do a short sword.
Okay.
A nice short sword.
Yeah,
25.
that definitely hits. Oof.
For 27.
Stan,
Yes.
tell me about this stab.
All right. So I just kind of splashed this potion in Valakad's mouth,
Mhm.
and I'm pretty pissed off that he just knocked my friend down. So in true Gion fashion, remembers the hulking strength of the cleaving guys in half, and unnormal to Ben's normal general repertoire. He pulls out the short sword that almost never comes out and just screams at the top of his lungs and does this really, really pathetic upper or overhand swipe down on him, and somehow, through God's grace, lands it right in the middle of the skull. Just bonk, and almost as surprised as the big bad is, just sees the carnage after that.
His already wide eyes that are just bloodshot and jaundiced go even wider. And for a second, you see his sickening smile falter as a trickle of blood runs down his nose, and he falls to his knees with the sword still stuck in his cranium, and he slumps down over, knocking the sword out, and you see a partial part of his brain is like exposed to the air as you slay the Oni.
I'd like to add additional flavor. Is that strength saving throw enough for me to hold on to the sword, or can it still be lodged into his head?
Which one do you want?
Oh, I don't care. I'm allowing the roll in your general preference.
No, it stays in his it'll stay in his brain.
All right. I no longer have the sword on me then.
Yes. It's stuck in the head of an Oni.
Yes.
All right, you guys are not out of order. You still have a bone naga to take care of. So that's Ben's turn.
That's
Platter
my
is
turn.
going to walk. That is your turn, right?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay, he's going to walk over here. He's going to slam. Welcome to the jam. One of them hits. 8 bludgeoning damage to him. All right, and it's not the Oni's turn. He's dead. The Valakad, go ahead.
Valakad is going to go ahead and invoke his the power of his sword. And
Fun.
guys, this is him really putting everything into an attack. As a free item interaction, he is losing 4 health.
It's a good thing he's got a lot of that to spare.
Yeah. And now I will do an extra 1d12 psychic damage in each turn. I'm also going to be using a bonus action of Searing Smite, upcast to 2nd level.
Yeah. All the stops, Spencer. Who needs them? Get rid of those stops.
We just killed the big bad? Yeah, now's the time.
Well, I thought the moonbeam was doing work too.
It was definitely doing work.
I'll attack. I'll run up to the boy and then attack him once.
Hits.
And so that'll do 9 plus 2d6 plus 1d12.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 points of damage.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, that hits. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep.
Is he dead yet?
Nope.
Really?
Got anything else?
No.
That was all the stops. That was it.
I've used action. When was the last time you saw someone say, "This is a free item interaction"? I've used every action I have. I can move 10 more feet. That's all I got.
Okay.
Other side.
He is but a floating cloud of bone fragments this time, with like a moat of like cold evil energy holding him together.
I forgot to roll the actual greatsword damage last time.
There it is. There it is.
Is it there?
You did it.
Ah.
And describe how this happens, please, Valakad.
You see Valakad whisper to his sword, and you hear just dissonant echoes oozing out of it. You hear him call up to the gods of nature, and the dissonant echoes that have an almost visual quality to them that are seeking out of the sword suddenly catch a blaze, and his long great sword strikes once into the bone naga, and then he pulls back and strikes it once more, not beheading it but bifurcating it down the middle.
Nice. And each of its like weird rib kind of like split apart, and they float for a second, and then they fall to the ground and shatter to dust. You have defeated the Oni and his minions. Da 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 da. That's right. So you are surrounded by the corpses of your enemies. You have a large telescope, a large circle of arcane means, and a table over here, and a open book.
I'd like to search the Oni.
Yeah, you get a... Let's see here. What's on an Oni? What's on an Oni? What's that, Spence?
Heals.
I'm healing myself.
Fair enough. Oh, it only gets it. Oh no, you get a glaive, Stan.
Glaive. Okay.
Yeah, that's really because it doesn't have much.
Sure.
You get a glaive of the Oni. We'll find out what that
Okay.
is later.
All right.
But that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, glaive of the Oni, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slashing two-handed weapon. I'm gonna have to give this to somebody else.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be pleased.
I wonder if it uses a slashing two-handed weapon.
Yeah, maybe our man Gian. This is what Gian gets from this little adventure.
That sounds perfectly good by me.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Quite frankly, it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, I know.
If we look around at the various things, do you want to just say if there's anything interesting?
Well,
like a
if you
final
look
wrap-up?
into the telescope,
Yeah.
there's another half an hour of game left.
Oh,
Oh,
is it? Okay.
And that finishes up the one shot, but all the extra enemies I put into this thing has run a little long.
All right.
one shot running long?
Who's ever heard of that before?
I mean, this has been the longest session I've played in a long time, and I feel great. Should I just narratively tell you guys how it plays out?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It seems unlikely that it'll just be the two of us in the near future.
Sure.
Yeah.
So one of you ends up looking into the telescope. You look into the telescope and see the surface of the moon, as well as a tiny hut covered by a translucent magical dome. Inside the dome are rows of vegetables and even a few sprouting fruit trees. Scribbled on the moon above this out of the ordinary bastion are the words, "To my dearest nephew, Tristan. By now you have inherited the northeast wing of Ivy Manor. I have retired to the moon to escape the cares of the material world. But you can access my share of the family's fortune by standing in the arcane circle and speaking the words Lunis Extus. I hope you enjoy your inheritance. Sincerely, Siegfried Harper." And which one of you wants to do that? Just raise your hand.
Sure, I'll do that.
One of you is going to do that. So
I'll do that. Sure.
You go ahead and you stand in the circle and you speak the words in the message, and immediately you disappear in a flash of light, and what appears is a wizened older man to you, Valakad, who greets you. "Ah, wonderful. That gets rid of my pesky nephews then, yeah?" And you start arguing with him. "No, that was my friend. What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "What? What are you talking about? No, this is madness. My good for nothing nephew has been transported to the moon, and to die in the oxygenless environment that is there." And you're like, no. This is my bud. You need to fucking bring him back, yo. And he does a comically large, long, drawn out thing where Stan is making saving throws and slowly dying. And he finally does an incantation and brings Stan back. You both explain exactly what happened.
Rude.
And he says, I'm very sorry. That was supposed to be for my stupid nephew, Tristan, who's been trying to connive me out of my part of the inheritance for a number of years now. This was a trap for him to be stuck on the moon. But it looked like you all got trapped and said, Clatter! And he's like, comes and he like, "Oh, you look a little worse for wear, my friend." And he's a little eccentric and he's a little weird, but he explains to you that he's been studying the moon and accidentally transported a Oni that was living there, and he tried to trap it in his magical basement, but it seems as if Tristan let it out in his mad rummaging through the house looking for valuables. Tristan knew about this, and Siegfried and the portrait go on to have a long argument about who is the rightful owner of this part of the mansion, and yada yada yada. Siegfried ends up prevailing, and Tristan is salty as hell. Siegfried ends up yes Matthew, yes. Siegfried is happy to pay you your amount of gold. He also gives you a silver bird that you were promised. See here. You get a pretty silver bird. I'll find it. Oh, the pet bird. Here it is. It's a silver raven, a figurine of wondrous power. It's named Melody.
Ooh. What's Melody's deal, or you can explain after?
I guess it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide on page 170.
All right. Do you mind if I take Melody?
No, not at all.
I was more talking to Spencer, but
Oh.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
So they explain that the silver raven, this silver statuette of a raven, can become a raven for up to 12 hours. Once it's been used, it can't be used again until 2 days have passed. While the raven form, the figurine allows you to cast the animal messenger spell on it as at will. So you have a little messenger bird
Nice.
that you can bring into Saltmarsh.
Dimitri's going to be pissed.
Oh, very.
So there you go. You've solved the mystery of the of Ivy Manor and the squabble between Siegfried and his nephew Tristan.
Thanks for
Congratulations!
running it, Dane.
Yeah,
That was fun.
That was a really fun one, Dane.
yeah, pretty good, right?